Leroy!
That's right then. You should have started us right when they did that.
I really hope that came through at the perfect time.
No.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of The Man of the Martyr. Celebrations all around. Nice to see so many folks here and ready to go. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it ASAP. We should be joined by our resident pirate shortly, but they're having a couple of tech issues right now. So, you know, that's always fun. Just the world deciding, not today. We do have a couple of sorry, I just spotted D and Daddy issues in chat. If that's not a mood, I don't know what is. Also, I think we've all just gone everywhere because our resident pirate has now arrived.
Yay!
Finally, thank God.
Whew. But also, we're now scattered across the screen, so give us a second. And we'll,
Alrighty.
Well, we can talk about the fundraiser and stuff while we're being shifted around. Everybody can listen.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's talk about the fundraiser.
We'll do it quick.
all
I'm almost
right.
done. Oh, you got nothing. I'm done.
So this stream, as well as a whole bunch of others that we've done, is a part of our Roll With Your Heart fundraiser in order to raise money for both the Trevor Project and for Black Lives Matter as well. This stream is also going to be going towards that goal. We have blown away the targets that we've had so far to an insane amount. I think we're currently sitting on 1,230 for the Trevor Project and 905 for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to go ahead and raise as much money as we can for both, but as you can see, Black Lives Matter is lagging a little bit behind right now, and I have faith that this community can bring both of those back up to super high levels. So if you're going to donate, please help us balance out that inequality right now. Go ahead, and if you are thinking about donating to the Trevor Project, perhaps split that donation between the two. I know it's a bit of a pain, but it will help out a whole bunch. Or if you can, throw it straight to Black Lives Matter. Either way, we have completely obliterated any expectations we had.
Our original goal was 400.
Yeah, we had 400 for the month. 400 for the month, and at that time, that was before this whole movement as well. So that was literally just for Pride, when we were setting everything up. So the fact that we've made so much for both is just incredible. It's crazy. It's awe-inspiring. This community is fantastic. You're fantastic. You watching, yes, you are fantastic. And yeah, we are all like, okay, let's continue to be funny on the internet, I guess.
Oh yeah.
My one
That's like our tagline, right? Friends who roll dice, be funny on
Friends
the
who roll
internet.
dice, yep.
And cry.
You beat me, Cole.
Cry.
You beat me to it.
As part of the charity fundraiser, we're also doing a couple of giveaways, so keep your eyes on the chat for that. We will shout it out if it's appropriate. If it's obviously a little bit of a story struggle, then you might not hear it until a bit later. But yeah.
Can I link a picture of the dice bags?
Yes, you
I'm
absolutely
gonna link a
may.
picture of the dice
course.
bags.
They're so pretty.
Because one of these is being given away tonight.
So,
and, oh my god.
Print Inkling have been so kind as to supply a few dice bags for us to give away. They are beautiful, they're stunning, the artwork on them is lovely, and yeah, we have a few of these to give out and give away, and then we're hoping that we can throw a little bit of a support their way as well. We also have Heartbeat Dice, who are giving us a few sets to give away as well. Wonderful folks, going to wonderful causes, and being able to support them is an absolute treat. So yeah, that's also a big plus. And at some point, we will have discount codes for Found Familiar.
I think we're getting them tonight. I think that we're getting them tonight.
Exciting.
We should be getting them tonight.
The wonderful folks at Found Familiar have offered to throw us a few discount codes that we can give away, which is
Thanks,
brilliant.
Aaron.
Their coffee is lovely. If you don't drink coffee, you should. No, they are. Yeah, I was going to say, let's not endorse that. But if you do drink coffee, they are wonderful, wonderful coffee, wonderful blends. I've had a couple myself. They are delightful. So yeah, we're going to be still pushing the giveaway throughout the stream. We do have a couple of sponsors as well. First sponsor, I'll throw over to Ty for DM Emporium because he's caught off guard. So
that's always fun.
No, so DMEmporium.com, it's just a little thing I'm trying to get going. It's basically trying to make a one-stop shop for everything that you possibly want to bring to the table. Right now, though, spend the money donating to these great causes and everything, because right now, those are the things that need it most, and, we'll be here next month. But stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of giveaways, going to be a lot of good stuff. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful time. If you do it, check us out. Code FWRD gets you 10% off of your order, and 10% goes to this wonderful stream and all these wonderful people. So
you can get a lot of cool dice. Mine arrived the other day. These are Oren's new dice. Very excited about it.
I check my mailbox every day. So
okay,
you made that sound far creepier than intended.
I check my mailbox every day.
Exactly. I check always.
I check your mailbox every day.
I'm just but a wee small dice goblin.
Oh,
sorry. Okay, that's the coffee kicking in.
DM Emporium, they are lovely. We also have So Nerdwear as our sponsors. They are currently doing a set of clothing dedicated to Black Lives Matter. There's a whole drive going to that, so now is not only a good time to check it out, but also a good time to support the I'm looking for the word and I can't find it. The range. There we go. All of the proceeds are either going to charity or they are going directly to Black and POC creators, which is pretty damn incredible. So yeah, if you want to go ahead, head over to So Nerdwear. They do have a whole bunch of Pride-related material and shirts as well, which are also fabulous. Go ahead and throw in promo code FRIENDS for 10% off of your basket. So Nerdwear, that's what the nerds wear. And you need a slogan, Ty. You need a at this point, you need a slogan.
There's been a bunch kicked around. Level up your tabletop. It was, I don't know. It's being workshopped. I do know this.
Extra credit if it rhymes with Emporium.
Right?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Extra.
Okay.
Can I plug tomorrow?
Yes, that's the last thing we need to go ahead and plug, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yes, I'm running a game tomorrow that will be streamed, and it's called Queer Heist Crew, and it's just a small indie game by an LGBTQIA creator because we're doing that every Friday, and it's still going to be a fundraiser. And the story is, it's a multiverse crossover, so think Into the Spider-Verse, that kind of thing. And we have a character from a sci-fi universe, a noir place, Wild West, and then my wife is playing Sophia Petrillo from the Golden Girls, but gay. And all the characters are gay. And the story is that there is a multiversal gay cabal that brings together crews of queer folk in order to protect other queer folk throughout the multiverse. And there is a not cool politician, and our crew is going to be disrupting their fundraiser. So that's the story, and it's going to be super fun, and everybody in it, I'm so lucky who's playing for me. It's so cool, and it's awesome.
I am so glad that Resonim raided during the queer cabal talk going on.
Awesome. Like, one last thing, there is a queer stat. You get to roll with queer.
Yeah, roll
in this
for
game.
queer.
And that makes me so happy. So,
Hey,
come watch us tomorrow at 6. Yay.
That's awesome.
Hey, folks.
That's on the
You
raid
haven't
thing,
missed
right?
much,
Resident
apart
raid.
from... yeah. You haven't missed much apart from, hey, we're here tomorrow doing gay games. Jen and the crew are going to be incredible. please go ahead if you can, and if you can spare it, to donate to Black Lives Matter and the Trevor Project. Black Lives Matter is currently a little bit below. We want to go ahead and raise that up. So if you are going to donate to one of the two, please pick Black Lives Matter for now, and we can get that right up. And I definitely trust the community to do that. And incentives. That's the other thing I forgot. We're going to be running incentives during the entire show. If you want to donate inspiration or advantages, or give me disadvantage, or auto crits, or 20 gets you an NPC, 30 gets you a story NPC, and then if you donate $40 or above, I will go ahead and make you a personalized stat block based on what I know about you, what I can find on your Twitter and your social medias and all that kind of thing. So I'll go ahead and troll everything and make you, make you a cool set.
I like in your mailbox.
I look in your mailbox. I'll find everything. I'll find out eventually. Okay, people with better brains than I have. Have I missed anything?
I don't think there's any of those here, but
so.
we don't know.
I don't think so.
All right, let's go. Wait, that's a thing? What do you mean, Resonum? I'll have to talk to you in a bit. So, who did we agree was doing the recap for the lovely folks that have just joined?
Orin. That would be me. All right, so by the sisters. Okay. Well, we started off just getting ready to cozy down for a nice little nightcap when we were assaulted by some thieves who decided they wanted our weapons and armor, and we said, haha, fuck you, and intimidating the living shit out of them. Then, after waking up, we headed to the volcano thief after being instructed by Gabe Klinken, the warforged with a very tall hat and a very large beard. So we, because you know, we're on search for the missing pieces of the IKEA steering wheel.
Yes.
Whatever, you know, because that's going to help good old Ishton here remove the mark from the Magicanum. Oh, speaking of Magicanum, did you have a nice conversation with one of them there, Soup? You have a good time talking to those little bastards. Good. Right? So then we journeyed on. We saw some more of the, what do they call it? The buggies. Kruthiks. That's right. So we saw some of those, almost got into a scrap, but the volcano apparently took care of that for us. But we did run across an Ashalisk. Oh, don't shoot magical items at it. They come back and fuck you. That's really nice.
Don't forget that one guy who was like really trying to make
Well,
it
that's
cool.
right. Yes.
The creepy, annoying tiefling.
Yeah.
Yes, we met a wee tiefling who really got on all of our nerves. He was a creepy little bastard, and I don't look forward to ever meeting him again.
I'm sure we won't.
Oh, yeah.
So glad that recap only slightly helped people. It's like, in context, it's like, wow, that's a really good recap. For people who have never seen the show, it's like IKEA steering
You're like,
wheel?
what the fuck is he
It will
talking
make
about?
sense when you watch. It will make sense. I
There's a
promise.
playlist of the past episodes if you want to catch up on them.
Just
That's
start
right.
with us here, and you'll
Yep.
enjoy.
It's like, Ishton, do an investigation check. Made in Sweden?
I was going to say that someone with my temperament might be the worst person you could have given an IKEA challenge to.
Oh my god, that would be so funny though.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't want the steering wheel anymore. I'm going to put it in my garage.
You have a garage under the sea?
Yes, it is. It is a grotto garage.
You don't have a
It's for the submarine.
You can breathe underwater.
Oh.
Sometimes you want to travel in style. Is that
You can walk on the land, but you still like a car.
I feel like it can swim faster than a submarine.
No.
I mean, a
Welcome
D&D
to the
submarine.
chaos that is. Welcome to the
Yes.
chaos that is both friends who
Yes.
roll
Yes.
dice and the mind of the master.
Alright.
I do want to wrap up the recap
Yes,
out of character
Orin.
real quick
I am so
because
sorry.
you arrived into the volcano, which Ray then told us, oh, it's not just where the tree that Orin has been searching for the last few years. It's not just located in the volcano, it is the damn volcano, and my mind went.
And then if you watch the last episode, you can literally watch that on screen as like
Yes.
his brain melts out of his ears.
You see it?
Yes. The look on my
Wow.
face the entire time is,
And that is, where we pick up. So everybody else is currently in the room with the Ashalisk, or what's left of the Ashalisk. Soup wandered off through the corridor in order to hopefully find some more of the cold air that was breathing through, and instead found both the tree and the tree being the volcano proper. You are quite a ways up. But you can look down and you can still feel the heat just emanating from this object, even from here. You can see a small pathway going down to your left, Soup. It descends slightly before entering a cavern.
All right. He looks down, and you said that there's like a strange, cool breeze kind of coming every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's just got his mouth wide open. He's just. He looks way down. He goes,
Hey guys, just come look at this. Oh, here,
Give me a sec.
quit messing with that big lizard. Spider thing. I don't know what that is. Come here.
I follow his voice.
Yeah, we
come
follow.
out.
Climb onto my turtle, collapse, and just kind of like just played out, just holding on after.
got beat up.
Orin's using his staff as a walking stick, just kind of leaning on it, like, ugh.
Yeah, everyone's hurting pretty bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
I got 3.
Aridin is like, she stands for a minute, she's like, okay, and then she'll also follow slowly.
I am strangely okay.
Same.
It is nice to have a weapon with a 10-foot reach.
The fighters are like,
Yeah.
I used my auto crit on myself.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's
Uh,
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
part
we
of the
both did that.
recap. I smacked a thing and then went blasting back, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ah, yes.
I'm not
witch
I'm not
bolt.
okay.
Yeah, there's a few actually. Plugging the D&D Beyond overlay, you can actually see how screwed our party is right now.
Ah, thank you, illustrious DM.
In real time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as everybody slowly kind of gathers themselves and steps forward, you all now see this very, very, very large cavern. This kind of reddish orange glow is still throughout the room as ash is beginning to slowly swirl. You take a look down over the side. You do indeed see the top of this beautiful redwood tree that appears to be rooted in place. However, as soon as you look down the tree, past its branches and down to its body itself, about halfway down the tree stops, and everything below that halfway point is just molten lava. And it is spewing from this tree like if you've ever seen a tree cut straight through, the way that the sap kind of blobs and collapses down. This molten lava is beginning to pour not only down from the tree, but is causing these gigantic rivers of magma that then follow down into cracks in the ground and further beyond. This huge network of just molten rock.
Oh, by the sisters. It's her. It's Kylara.
The volcano?
Oh,
I'm gonna lean over to Jotra. Have you seen anything like this before?
City of Mirrors near.
A volcano tree?
Oh, I've never seen a volcano tree. No. I've never even heard of one.
The City of Mirrors is close to a volcano. However, that volcano is dormant. You've never seen an active volcano. You've certainly never seen a tree quite like this either.
You know, Orin, this is impressive. I think I underestimated your tree.
so did I. The wound in my tree back home is fairly small, and only a wee bit of the fire energy leaks out. This is way beyond anything I could have ever imagined.
I take it then it does not leak lava, the one at home.
No, just a wee bit of sap with some firepower into it.
So,
You gonna get that in your skin too?
I think that might be a little too hot to use as a tattoo there.
Maybe further up?
Kind of give a sideways glance to Athenos' wrist when he said it's too hot to use as a tattoo.
Athena doesn't notice. He doesn't seem to notice. So what is the plan now that we're here? It looks, I don't think a bandage is going to stop that leaking.
No. I think we should just get a closer look. Jotra, do you have any extra vials?
I don't think I have. I mean, yeah. I don't know if they'll hold lava. Let me guess it. I don't. I look inside my stuff. Do I have anything I think would even withstand?
So this kind of like lava river complex almost is very, very far down. So the fact that you can even feel the heat from here probably suggests nothing's gonna survive that.
I mean, no. We'd have to make something out of probably pure steel, and a really good steel as well if we bury any of it. Then it would just harden anyway. Might be better to take like if we can get higher up or like a rock or something from it. If it's the same, if all the same tree, I mean, the wood we've got already might contain something of it.
The wood must be resistant, yes? Or else the tree would melt all the way or catch fire.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't know how we get close to it without us getting burned.
Start whittling. So he starts pull, and he goes to pull something out, and then he gets like he starts walking. He just drops it down and closes it. I need this second, and he goes back up onto this turtle and just kind of sits and is. I'll get to it when I can.
Hey, builder guy. You, builder guy. Yeah, you.
Yes, sure, guy.
I'm the shooter guy, but you know.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's me.
I spoke.
Think we could make a raft?
Well, if we could raft, we'd have to make it entirely encase us because there would be nothing to stop the heat from melting us in the.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's way too hot.
And
we
if
ain't
you
got
fall
nothing
off,
behind it with.
So just to kind of get a picture, so we're up top, like 40 feet-ish on a ledge, and...
You are like here. The cavern is like way, way down. This is a huge, like this is, yeah, like hundreds of feet. This is essentially a super volcano. So you are like in its, you're in its magma core, essentially, in your current point. There's a path that leads down and descends slightly and goes like into a cavern. And you can see multiple kind of entrances that then go into exits as they go around the walls of the cavern itself. You can probably imagine that there is a route down, but it kind of goes in and out of the volcano proper.
Mm-hmm. And does the tree kind of grow up the walls at all, or is it just kind of centered?
The tree itself is in the center, and then there is this huge, like this complex of what is essentially lava roots that go either into the ground or down and through small little gaps in the bottom of the wall. So it's like right dead center in the room.
Is there a portion of it across from us, like straight across?
There are a couple of like the taller branches that come up. Like this tree is massive.
So, do you think if we tie some rope around one of your shots, if you could fire into one of these branches over here, and maybe we could get across to get a core sample? Maybe. Close?
Maybe.
Talk to her. I'm sorry, Sue.
No.
Yeah, can I kind of just like try to like meditate and reach out? Kylara, I'm amazed by the effect of Sispy's disappearance has had on you. Are you there? Can you hear me? I've come all the way here from your sister Saya to check up on you. Anything?
As you watch Oren sit and take this meditative stance, as your mind clears and you begin to speak out to Kylara, this overwhelming sense of pain comes over you. Not physical pain, but just this sudden emotional gutting tear that you can feel coming from this creature. Everyone notices that cold breeze you felt earlier begins to blow again through the cavern, offering you just a moment of respite, as it almost feels like it swirls around Oren for a second. You feel this anger mixed in with this pain coming from Kylara. And although she does not respond directly, you can feel this building up in you, Oren.
I think she's feeling great pain and great sorrow. But I feel that she's trying to protect us from the fire as well. I think if we stick together, we may be able to get into one of those caves and find another piece of your wheel.
Is she where the cold air is coming from then?
I believe so, yes.
Otherwise, it makes no sense.
That tree talked to you.
Not in words. Just could kind of feel it.
Wasn't there supposed to be music? No music?
Just screams, pain and anger and sorrow.
Out of character. Ishton would say not my genre, but she's not that shitty. But I had to say.
Oh my god.
I knew it was your genre, Adam. I knew it was yours.
Oh yeah, metal tree.
Oh boy!
What?
Let's go down that path.
We rest for a second.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Jojo's gonna.
Yeah, you're not looking so good, Jojo.
Yeah, no, I'm not. He goes over and he pulls out one of the bottles. It's just like he's just like sitting on the turtle, just takes one like swig, and puts it away, and then he puts it back into the turtle's mouth and just kind of lays down, laid out on Pavasari's. He's just like, oh.
How many hit points do you have?
3 and a level of.
Oh, sweet
So-
fuck.
Perhaps we should take some time on healing and a short rest. Yes.
I only
I
have
feel pretty
one.
good, honestly,
Just-
guys. I think we could just keep going.
No, I think chilling for a little bit might be a good idea.
Who has the highest passive perception?
It's
Not
not
me.
me.
'Cause that is something that I have
Uh,
not written down that I probably
13.
should have.
15.
13. Okay.
Passive perception 13.
Okay, so
I think Eric
mostly 9 was that soup. Okay, so probably
It's like golf,
only
right? Smaller is better.
yeah. So probably only Eridan would pick this up. You, as you're taking a moment to kind of take a breather, you can hear the slight clanging of metal coming from the corridor. Just slight. You can hear the kind of echoes on metal against some kind of solid surface.
Don't mean to alarm anyone, but I think there's a fight coming this way. I look in that direction.
Can we hear it once she points it out?
You can go ahead and kind of, now that everyone has fallen silent, you can hear the echoes coming through the cavern. They don't sound close. They don't sound like they're getting closer, but it's a very specific sound of metal on something solid.
Does it
As
sound more
as
like
an
a
experienced
Yeah, smithing.
fighter, does it sound like a combat or does it sound like people mining?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot there's miners here.
It's hard to tell. You can't hear you can't hear people. You can't hear sounds of people.
But is it
What you can
rhythmic
hear is metal.
versus like
It's not
inconsistent?
rhythmic, no.
Okay.
It's inconsistent.
I mean, if you guys want to rest, I can go and check it out. I'm still feeling pretty good.
Witchy.
I am
Doesn't-
fine. I can go.
No, we can do it. Fine.
No, sit down,
I'm
Jotra.
sitting on a turtle. It's fine. The turtle will back me.
Someone make him rest.
I mean, I could knock him out, but I don't know if that would.
Jojo, we can take a minute. It's not getting closer.
Who is quiet?
Here,
mean,
I didn't.
So Soup and Athanos, you have the
I'm pretty-
skills to go
I'm
and
pretty
stop them.
sneaky.
I could also send Ash to Laura.
Oh, that's right. Let's send the princess cat.
Eridan kind
Okay.
of smiles.
Sounds good to me.
Princess cat. No one's called her that before. Anyway, I'll point and Ash to Laura will take off.
Okay.
Specifically with princess pose.
Yes. Ashtalora goes ahead and heads through this cavern, and it's only a short kind of way before you start hearing a few different sounds. The sounds of grunts and squeals. You hear the sound of metal bounce off what you would guess is rock. And as Ashtalora turns the corner into kind of a small, kind of one of the smaller mining areas, it kind of looks a little empty. There are a couple of chairs and tables, but nothing massive. You watch as one of those bulbous tails suddenly flies across Ashtalora's vision, completely severed. And it just scatters across the ground.
Does it look
And
like
you
an
see,
ashalisk?
yeah, like you've already fought one of these. It's severed and like scatters across the ground. You, or Ashtalora rather, takes a look, and the first thing you see as you now take a look at where that came from, you see a spear jammed into an Ashalisk's head, pinned to the ground. You see this small scaled individual begin to roll their shoulders, turns to their buddy, laughs, throws up the spear, and just...
Oof. Oof.
Oh, my people.
Oh my god, that cattail freaked me out. I was like, why is there a tentacle in your screen? What is happening?
Ashalisk!
Yes.
Cut it off.
It's the tiniest little ashalisk.
I was like, Athanos, put that away!
Listen.
Snake Daddy can't be here right now. I'm sorry.
Can he? Rolling in, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
I'll go now.
So yeah, Ashtalora watches as this small-scaled individual has
it
just
looks
licked the blood off. There is someone that they are looking at that has kind of like this staff and what appears to be a small bundle of just random items in a little like a rope sack almost. It's kind of just been tied up together and it's just there. They're standing there. They chuckle.
Does the scaled figure look like Soup or more like a different scaly boy?
They are redskin soups.
Redskin Soup. Okay, got it. Souped?
Soups.
Are they wearing red soups?
Hey.
Oh god.
Hey.
Okay. At that point, are they facing away from Ashtalora, from where Ashtalora came, or are they like heading in that direction?
Kind of like side on. They've just finished off this Ashalisk, and now they're kind of chatting away. And as they're chatting, they both kind of walk up and begin tearing parts of the Ashalisk apart, and they just kind of.
All right, I'm gonna bring Ashtalora back. She poofs into existence on Pavasari, and I'll kind of shake out of it and. There were two kobolds fighting another whatever we just fought. They didn't seem to be heading in this direction though.
What, are they winning?
Oh, they won. They're currently eating it.
Of course they are.
Do they taste nice? I just look at Soup like, do they?
He looks at you and goes,
I don't know yet.
Go try. You should try.
Okay. Wait. What they look like?
The one was red scales. Did I get a glimpse at the second one?
Also red.
Oh, they were both red scaled.
I don't know if that clears. I don't know if that makes that any clearer.
I don't know. Does that ring any bells with Soup, or is it just like, oh, okay, they're red. Okay.
Yeah.
They're red and they're scaled, so either they're like they have to be some kind of scaled race. So kobolds, dragonborn. You said kobolds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you at this point, kobolds have been pretty well integrated into vacant society. The ones that remain feral don't really see the kind of clanships they used to. They're just kind of like, are you a kobold? Can you pull your weight? All right. Let's go hunt. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So just kobolds. He's gonna go and like now that you've given him the idea and go and try and like chop up parts of the ashlisk and like keep them in bags.
Take a little while, but you definitely can.
Oh yeah. No.
Is there anything in particular you're going for?
Probably gonna stay away from the tail. Go more for like the legs.
Okay.
Try and get that dark meat. You know?
What did the tail do again?
The tail is the thing that spewed magma at you.
And then we see Soup get petrified from eating this thing.
We'll find out.
Let's make some mistakes. Watching Adam run into the forest is super cool.
Yeah, so it
kobolds.
had the glowing eyes, it had the breath weapon, and then it had the magma tail.
Do you want to go talk to these kobold, Soup? Or one of the rest of us?
I mean, do you have any reason to? Do they have something we want?
Do they know their way around here so we can get somewhere without having to, I don't know, take a raft across a pool of magma?
Said they were eating ashlisk, right? Or eating the thing.
Yes.
Probably from the wilds. Did you kill him?
Wait,
Dangerous.
I mean, I'm not against killing, but I personally don't like looking for facts.
And they
They
didn't
have-
seem to be coming in this direction.
They
Leave
have
it alone.
not done anything and they are
Don't
making
worry.
this place safer for us. It is like keeping a spider. She kind of looks down at the pouch where the mechanical spider is, realizing that she actually might like them. You keep them alive, they killed the bugs.
Oh, that's not like, yeah, Isha knows a lot about spiders.
I like them so much.
I'm smiling, but I'm just keeping a straight face because it's great deception. Okay. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, Soup doesn't seem very interested in kobolds. You totally distracted him with the carcass. Yeah. He's like,
Sorry.
food? Oh
What's
yeah,
this?
food.
Does this count as a short rest? Is that what we're doing?
If you would like to take a short rest, you certainly can.
That would be great. I'd love to roll a hit die if I'm allowed.
You can.
It's or
You can
maybe
also
three.
roll, you can roll
Die
your
or
hit
all of it.
dice. You can also roll a Constitution saving throw,
What?
as you are taking a short rest in the middle of a volcano.
I mean, we would walk out.
Remember, you have advantages, and some of you have auto crits.
I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
decent at
too.
Okay, wait.
Constitution.
First, I'm gonna do. What is this? I have arcane recovery, right? I can recover spell slots.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
rolled a 16.
You're good.
18
Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna roll my hit die.
because of advantage. Thank you, whoever donated to give me advantage. You could keep doing that so that we could survive the volcano. We would appreciate
oh
it.
God. Okay. Oh wait, or is that prolonged? No,
I was gonna
that's
say the cold
That's
air will
exactly
only
what I
keep you
need.
okay for so long. So
okay. Yeah,
it's
we're
coming
gonna
in
do
drabs,
that.
drips and drabs.
So with advantage, I got a 4 plus 5 to my. I still got it.
14's still okay.
Oh wait, what? What? No. What are my? Why doesn't D&D Beyond tell me what my hit die are?
If you click on
Wizard-
the
It's
name,
up in
No,
the
wizards,
upper
so
right
it's
hand
a
corner.
D6,
You should
I
have
think.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a D6 for wizards because
Oh,
wizards.
it's not a D4.
I don't think anything's a
Not
D4.
anymore.
Wow.
I remember playing a Blade Singer with a negative con modifier. I had 2 HP at level 1. It was horrible.
If you click the short rest in the upper right hand corner, it'll say hit dice.
Yeah, take a
and
short
then-
rest. and
Ah,
show you hit
yes, it is. It is a D6. Okay, let's see. How...
Tender Ideas says it's a volcano of safety +3. You're gonna be fine.
Hell yeah.
I like that idea actually.
I
Let's
just
do
think
that.
there are 6 of us and 2 of them, and maybe they will know their way around. Maybe they won't be bad. Perhaps we could talk to them rather than risking ourselves with things we don't understand.
It's worth
Oh,
a try.
thank God.
And if they do mess with us, we can just kill them.
Then it would be okay.
As he's like stuffing like meat in his gob that's like wide open, trying to cool himself at the same time. He's like, Soup goes,
Maybe if you're gonna talk to him, I guess I go.
Are you
I'll go with
doing
you.
okay? If you are, yes, the two of you. And you can sneak up and listen to them if they are talking.
Sounds like
All
a
right.
plan.
he looks at Ethnos.
You be sneaky snake.
Don't call me that. And he just starts walking.
He's not a sneaky
He's
snake,
leaving.
he is a sneaky ferret, let's be clear.
Sneaky ferret.
You just see him like make
Oh,
this
gosh.
really awkward grin. He's just like, and then, like turns to you and then like walks up.
With like ashless goo stuck in his teeth.
Yeah,
I don't know how much you missed, Oren, but need you to roll a con save. Oh, you were watching. You were watching. Okay. You're also still muted, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was. Sorry. Yes, I did have. I was watching. Con save.
Everybody paused.
14.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone's good. Everyone's all right.
And we're allowed to roll hit dice if we
Yes.
need to. Okay.
So Soup and Athenos.
Oh boy, it's gonna be the first time they've been alone together.
Oh no.
What is going
Speak.
on?
You begin
Athenos.
to walk away from the party and head into this cavern.
Supinos.
Supanos.
I dig it.
I'm so
Anything
happy.
you'd like to say before you head into the next room?
I mean, I think he's just loading his gun and he's walking.
I say I don't expect Athens to say anything.
No, he's like, we got a job to do. I'm gonna do it.
So there's like this awkward silence as they just kind of head off. It's just interrupted occasionally by Soup opening his mouth like, like trying to cool himself down. But eventually, like as you're about to, I guess, enter the first cavern where these guys are at, right, Ray?
Yeah.
Soup just turns to you and he goes,
Ready?
I'm ready. Time to turn on the charm.
Straight to business. I like it.
Might work. I don't know.
he just kind of like looks you up and down. It's like,
As you step inside, these two kobolds are tearing apart and still eating this this creature. They stop for a moment. There's a couple of chats, and then they go straight back to just eating this thing and tearing it apart. You see the one with the spear is actually just going. Just
I think Athens is looking at the kobolds and looking at Steve is like, wow, it makes sense now. I guess he's just normal.
just he looks at you and just like with puzzled look. He's like, what's that supposed to mean?
are you attempting to be stealthy?
Yeah,
Or are
so-
you just waltzing straight in?
Yeah, if they're just eating, there's nothing to be stealthy and eavesdrop on, so I think we're probably just gonna walk in.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't
Alright.
want to interrupt their kill.
You go ahead and step inside. You get a few steps in before they both.
Don't worry, we're not here for your kill.
Yeah, well, I'm not really interested in eating any of that, actually.
The eyes just trail between the two of you.
We were wondering if you could help us out.
You see them look at each other, look back at you, look back at each other, look to their weapons, they look to yours. They just kind of Shit.
Yes.
Yes.
Common? I don't like speaking common. Ugh.
Oh no, I'm not speaking common. I'm speaking draconic.
Oh, you're speaking draconic?
Yeah.
Is Athenos speaking common then?
Oh, if in that case, if I hear Soup speaking Draconic, I'm like, "Ugh, fine, and I start speaking Draconic as well.
Okay, in that case, yeah, they both just respond with, we don't like common.
Fine, we'll go Draconic.
How do you know that? Never mind. They kind of. You just want like the one with the spear is just turned. Is just kind of. So what do we? You just see the one with the staff just go. How am I supposed to know what we were meant to do? I don't know.
What is? I think she's just looking between them like, what is going on?
It's Bobcat.
Listen, okay, we just need help navigating this volcano, and we figured you would know how.
Goes ahead and like puts his spear into the ground. Better question. Why are you here?
Soup walks just right on up to him, takes his hand in some of the Ashlisk like blood, and he goes, "You forgot something." He like puts the handprint like on the guy's like shoulder.
Their eyes meet for just a second. You watch the one with the staff kind of nods. All right, no questions.
Y'all live here?
What's left of us do.
Know how that is. Got a clearing coming. All right. Well, we just looking to help this tree. What y'all know about the tree?
Oh, the big one?
Yeah.
No. It's a big tree. It does the wind thing. Keeps us cool.
How to do that?
Tuds. I don't know.
I think make a mental note to never ask that one anything. He doesn't seem to know anything.
That's all he says.
Y'all know, y'all ever get on that tree?
Get on the tree.
Yeah.
We've we tried to go down to it, but it was hot. It was really hot. And so the rest of us thought, And then the miners came in. You know, the weird people with the pickaxes.
Yep. Think a lot of them did.
Yeah. Well, they let us just rest here for a while. And then some new part of the place just opened up, and then loads of those freaky things came through.
They're new. Yep.
Well, no indeed. Cause the little pickaxe folk didn't do well.
Tastes good though.
They don't taste bad.
Where'd they come from?
Kind of just points his spear a little bit further on. Bit further down. Somewhere that way.
How many rest of y'all are there?
They're about 112 of us left.
He looks back at Athos. He goes,
It's that 11 to 2.
I think you're just like, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna sit back and listen, I guess, because this is a different language to me.
All right, we got another kill back there. I got what I want out of it. Folks with me, them funny looking, but they ain't gonna hurt you. They don't want none of that kill, so y'all want it? Best take it still fresh.
Funny looking.
There's kind of looks towards his spear. Good with the weapon stuff as you?
he just kind of looks at him like,
They use magics. A lot of them. One of them real good. Spare.
Thank you.
Fancy spare. Other one just uses his feet and his hands. I don't get it. He good. Good at it.
He turns to the other one and just says, "You hear that? They do magics better than you can." The other one is just like, you watch as he just, oh.
I feel like it needs to be a thing when someone talks about magic now because of that one guy. Magic.
Dude, magic. Oh my goodness.
Well, thanks for the kill. Not sure how many of the creepy things are left.
All right. Well, we'll be on our way.
All right then.
Any of your
Just don't
kin
take
gonna
any more
bother
of our
us?
stuff. Hmm?
Any of your kin gonna bother?
Kind of shrugs. Just, they're all pretty useless anyway. That's why we're out here for food.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta do stuff yourself.
Something like that.
That's why I ain't got no tribe no more.
He just kind of like mumbles to himself. And he like walks back up to Athenos. He's like,
You got any questions?
I have a lot, but I did not understand anything. I just went, you know what? You got everything you needed. Let's just head back.
Speak Draconic, right?
Yeah, but I don't speak Kobold apparently, because that was a whole different thing.
He's not culturally competent. With
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they ain't gonna mess with us. They gonna take that kill we made back there. There might be more of these things. They got a new spot opened up in the back. But they don't really know how to get on the tree, so can't really help us with that. But they ain't gonna bother us none. I don't think they could do much anyway.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Maybe that thing, the opening in the back, might have something to do with the tree.
We go take a look at it. You wanna go
I
back?
think I'd prefer. Yeah, let's go back first and get the rest.
All right.
I don't want to get hit, and I like to have some kind of flesh body shield in front of me, just in case.
Yeah, I ain't good at that. I'm too small.
Yeah, I know. I just pat Soup's head.
when you pat his head.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
He just like his like normally, your head's a certain like level above your shoulders. His head just
Oh, poor Sue.
Like,
Now
oops.
you
like-
can ride my back more because I
He
feel so
just,
bad
like,
for you, even though
walks-
you are a traitor.
he walks next to you and it's just like looks just generally like not super enthused that you did that, but he doesn't say anything.
Not super.
And as you two turn heel and walk back, There's a moment before you hear the pitter-patter of 2 sets of small kobold feet following you.
Yeah, I don't think we do anything. I have my hand on my gun, obviously, at all times, constantly. But I'm assuming they don't attack, so we just keep going.
The rest of the party will be doing anything during this little escapade.
Just started and pull out the things that I was working on. The bits of wood that I'm just shaving away. So just obsessively, like plotting out everything else and just concentrating on this one small thing, so we can just.
Quick question: how far down is the first like kind of bit of lava? You're
Muted.
Muted.
Smooth. All right,
Yeah.
I'm glad. Dang it. It had to happen. It's just, it happened to me. The first section of lava is, so it looks like all the actual lava itself is down on, like, by the bottom of the tree itself. Technically, it's at the halfway point of the tree, but it's like, it's doing nothing but going down the tree itself. And then it just comes out onto the floor and scatters through. So
And the wood that Jotra has, that's redwood, that's the tree wood. Yeah. So here's what I want to know. If I threw some into it, would I be close enough to see whether it just immediately incinerated or whether it sank in or floated on the top?
you'd be able to see.
All right. And then I'll come to Jotra and say, may I have one of those sticks?
Oh yeah. Hold on. He goes to the mouth, pulls out. Are you gonna
All right,
carve
thank
something?
you. No, I do not know
sense.
how to do that. No, I do not have that skill. But I am going to do an experiment. You might want to, you like experiments, yes?
Yeah.
Come.
Okay.
Let us learn something about this wood.
Okay.
And we'll go up to the lip of the thing, and then I'm just going to toss it in to where I think that I'll be able to see how the wood reacts to the lava.
Okay. You probably wouldn't aim for one of the streams, but you could definitely throw it to a point where you get it towards the kind of bottom center of the tree.
Yeah, the more still it is, probably the better information we're going to get.
Yeah. As soon as it hits the lava, you hear it splash outwards for just a second. You can see this piece of redwood begin to float down. It stops, seemingly defying gravity. It begins to rise up through the magma and up past that halfway point. And you can see as the redwood cracks ever so slightly and just begins to meld with the tree itself.
You
Well.
can give it back?
That was unexpected. It looks like we can. But that will not help us get across the lava, because then we will just end up getting crashed into the tree.
Yeah. What if we do a big enough? I wonder if we did a big enough chunk of it, if it would pull us up to. No, we'd burn to death before.
Crashed into the tree, yes. It would go into the tree and then we would fall, yes?
Well, I don't
But we
know.
should show the others, yes?
Yeah. Definitely.
Orin Ariden, come see.
So during that, the rest, Orin is actually just meditating and kind of trying to push out his thoughts, asking Kylera to continue to help keep us cool while we're trying to regain our composure. And then he'll snap out of it when Jotra yells. What? Boy! What? Oh, what's going on then?
Oh. Just you gotta see this.
Your
Alright.
tree is even more interesting than we thought. Come.
I walk
Okay.
over.
What do you get? No, Jotra, this time you do it. It is
No,
more
you've
fun.
got the
You do it.
arm. I
No,
don't
but
think I
I
can-
got no. I mean,
Yeah,
all right,
alright.
then I'll do it. Okay. No, Orin, throw this stick there, right there. See where it is still? Throw the stick. I promise it is fun.
Right.
Yes, do
and I'll throw the stick.
Come on, boy, throw the stick.
The
You
tree
go
will
ahead and,
fetch it for you.
Yeah.
Good primordial goddess.
Oh,
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Go get it.
Then we
When you
watch
get
in real
smited,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're gonna get smited.
It's smoked.
How long until Adam names a new cat after this tree?
Cat Lara.
And
Cat
suddenly,
Goodness.
our
Doesn't start with
party
an L.
burns to death after taking the piss out of a primordial being.
My hubris.
Oh no.
Oren, you go ahead and throw this piece of redwood into the kind of a similar zone that Ishton kind of pointed out to you. It hits, it sticks, and you watch it begin to follow the flow of the magma and then stop. You watch as it just waits there for just a moment. And then same again. It travels up through the magma, across the threshold, cracks and melds into the tree itself.
It's like she's taking it back.
Does she say? Sorry, Jojo.
Do I hear anything when that happens?
No.
Feel any cool?
Can you ask her if this is good?
And I'll kind of reach out with my feelings using my monk force. And
Hashtag monk force.
Roll for
All monk
feelings.
campaign called Monk Force 5.
I mean, do I get any sense of like this is something that like she's feeling like being healed by it, or?
You go ahead and take a moment.
While he does, I'll throw.
I was about to say search your feelings, but that's
Roll investigation.
yeah, there's no noticeable difference.
I can't tell. That doesn't seem to be any change.
Well, it does not help us at this point, but it's a good thing to know, yes?
Well, we can't use it. The wood is a raft. If that plan's kind of
It'll meld us
out
into
the
a tree.
window.
Dead in the water, so to speak. I
Yeah.
thought it was good too. Thank you, John.
Illustrious DM, during the rest before they made that discovery, I kind of would have been looking around the cavern, seeing if like I can see like the different levels and just like I don't know. And I may have sent Ashtalora down the like where it starts to descend. I would have sent her 100 feet.
So there is no levels up. You
Going
are
down.
you are at the highest point right now. There is
Right.
obviously the rest of the volcano, but there's no alcoves or anything like that built into it. It's only down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's this. So where you guys are, there's this kind of like almost cliff face, and then there's a small pathway to the left, and the cavern that Soup and Athenos went into. Speaking of which, as you folks are throwing redwood into the tree, you hear the pitter-patter of multiple footsteps as Soup and Athenos exit, quickly followed by the pitter-patter of two red-skinned kobolds.
Oh, well, hello.
Made some friends. I mean, well, Seep made some friends.
Making friends is not really your strong suit. Admirers, but not friends.
Okay,
It is fair.
I see how
yes?
it is.
It is fair.
I guess.
I am not good at it either. It is not. Anyway, hello, new creatures. See, I am good at making friends, clearly.
Christian
Hello.
throws the shovel down.
Soup and Athenos kind of continue to walk forwards towards the party. The two kobolds ignore you completely and head into the other room.
They don't really like speaking common. I don't know if that had anything to do with what he just did just now. But yeah, they live here, and they agreed to help us.
When Jotra waves, one of them stops. They take a look at you and take a few steps forward, directly towards Jotra. They get right up in your face. They
I
lean
step a little
forward.
closer to Jotra.
Oh yeah, I'm already next to Jotra.
I thought she was watching, interesting. Like, what's gonna happen?
It kind of, he goes ahead and grabs your chin, pulls it to the side, and takes a look at the burn marks across your skin. Turns to the other side. Let's go. And immediately that bundle of rope, kind of mixed with random ingredients, he begins to pull the rope apart and just start pulling some random stuff, putting it on the ground. Takes a look, nods, sets, and begins drawing this small pattern with his staff into the ground.
Binks knows what he's doing, so Jotra's going to like sit down to make it easier for the other kobold to work, and he's just kind of like loosens his plate and kind of closes all the burned places.
So what is he doing?
He's kind of he's still drawing this pattern. He grabs a few of the random bits and bobs that he has and begins like either opening them up and pouring them out or crushing them, and is still kind of creating this rhythmic pattern. As you're looking down, you're noticing he's almost making this in the ground with the ash and dirt. He is also making a makeshift mortar and pestle, and slowly but surely just rounding out, begins to crush everything into a salve. He looks at you, Jotra, and just goes,
Grab a cup and hand it to him.
He goes ahead and takes the cup, looks down, just scoops, takes a little bit into his claws, just pats down across your wounds, and then hands you the rest of the cup. Turns to Soup and starts speaking in Draconic. He says, "Twice a day."
So just looks over at Jotra and goes,
Said you use it 2 times every day.
No, don't. Thank you, Dracon.
Yeah. He said,
he looks back and he's like,
you did good.
Begins to carry on with what little is in this mortar and pestle. And you notice this slight glow underneath on the bottom of his staff. He suddenly goes ahead and waves his hand across a couple of times. And at the end of that situation, everybody in the area regains 20 HP from Prayer of Healing.
Nice. We should have made friends with them before we spent our hit dice.
I was gonna say I'm fully healed now.
I know.
There you go.
You watch him you watch him stop. He nods to everyone individually. You see he's about to say something before he's grabbed by the other kobold, and you just hear, "Oh, for God's sake!" Just dragged away slowly into the other room.
Soup looks like really confused. He's just like,
I ain't never seen that far.
Never seen what?
Nothing.
And he like just goes to find his redwood. And just kind of like trot off, puzzled look on his face.
All right.
Table, but Church is going to try to really quickly jot down everything that he saw throughout. So if he needs to make more.
Roll a survival check for me.
Okay. Yes, one.
Plus minus.
Good. Oren with a $20 donation. I feel like that's
Advantage.
shit. No, I'm kidding. Advantage for Ishin and Jodra.
Yeah, not for myself.
I was
For
gonna
my
say one more
friends.
time in like verbally, just in case someone just listening, we're gonna be doing the giveaway for a discount code for Found Familiar Coffee, which is some D&D themed coffee. So if you want a chance to win that, be active in chat. I'm gonna be rolling for the winner in a bit. Maybe
And you should definitely be active in chat because that shit is delicious.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
So I just
Delicious.
messaged Clara, and she said that if we raise $30, she'll come in here and sweep me off my feet for a big kiss. And then if we raise $50, she'll come in and do the cup goblin. So in addition to all of the rewards that you could get, you will see my wife be super romantic and/or super ridiculous, and that is awesome.
And/or. I like those both. I kind of like the idea of both. I want Cup
yes,
Goblin
I
to
feel
come
like
and
I
sweep you
feel
off
like
your
it
feet.
should- Yes.
I'd come for you.
If it's 50, hell yeah.
Instead of Cup Goblin, it should be Gen Goblin.
So the
I come
cup
for you.
goblin, for those in chat, are like she like just kind of wanders around the house and is someone who picks up any cups that she doesn't think are being used and then like disappears with them. So we call her the cup goblin. She has a whole cup goblin routine. So yeah, that's just so you know, to sweeten the pot. $30, I guess we'll do cup goblin or kiss. $50, we'll do cup goblin kisses me. Just saying.
It's so
Let's keep it super game
All
here.
right, looks like Orange
yeah,
donated another $30 right now.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
I love it.
I will.
Oh,
and then
there's
we
your
can,
incentive, folks.
Since
then you
we're
can watch me
we've
die
stopped
on
now
screen.
anyway, I might
You
as
have
well
seen
roll for
nothing
the.
if you haven't seen her cup goblin. That's all.
I might as well roll
Worth it.
now for the winner.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
do
the.
It's
Found Familiar.
So this is gonna be for the Found Familiar discount codes for some D&D themed coffee. Goes to Tender Ideas.
Hey! Hello, Pablo. Get yourself some coffee or donate a discount code to someone else if you don't drink
So, yeah,
coffee.
I think you've won before. Like you've won something before. You know the gist. Just send us your email address, your address and name, and we can get everything sorted. Actually, no, this is just a discount code, right?
Just a code, so we can just message you.
Sorry, yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah.
message you the code.
You're good.
Yeah, we're gonna ship the piece of paper.
Ship it.
Listen, okay.
Snail mail.
It will
It's
arrive
okay.
in 2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks. That's brave.
Yeah.
Considering.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
For real.
So I think these are one-time use things. So yeah, let me send it to you
I
now.
would assume so. I don't
Yeah.
think they're. I don't think you get to use it multiple times, but still, 20% off.
And if it's
Snail mail me the code, please. Yes, we'll snail mail it to you.
The extra time is just gonna make that coffee taste even better.
I just wish to read the codes.
Wonderful,
I
wonderful,
hope you
wonderful.
enjoy your cheaper coffee.
All right, and it is good coffee. They've got a whole different mix of blends and types. That's.
Trust us, Ray drinks a lot of coffee.
Ray, you're not wrong. Ray drinks too much coffee. He just
Well,
doesn't talk
pushes-
about it.
Cole pushes the cup of ice, the empty cup of iced coffee just away. Don't look at me. I am innocent.
It's fine. Oh, that doesn't work very well. All right, back in the game. Yes. So, where we left off there, one of the kobolds was being dragged away by the other after a prayer of healing.
And Soup was
and
confused by that.
walked away quite confused. Indeed.
Trying to mark down everything made.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
13.
Okay. So you can see a couple of familiar kind of alchemical herbs. Apart from that, though, there's a lot of materials in there that you don't actually recognize. They seem to be already created combinations of things. Some parts look familiar, some parts do not. So it's a little hard to nail down an exact recipe.
Soup just comes back with a giant bundle of wood over his head. It's like, do. He sets it down, and you see him take his knife out. He starts, like, whittling the wood, because no one's mentioned to him what's already happened.
Oh, we found something weird with the wood when you guys were out. Watch this. Little try with the same throw.
Yours lands a lot lower, but if anything, that just shows you how much this piece of wood now travels. It begins to slide down a little bit along one of the roots, stops just for a few moments before sliding back up. It continues up the full full length up until where the magma stops, goes just over that threshold and melds back into the tree.
Isn't that cool?
If we keep doing that, could we just close up? It's leaking, right? Like, it's wounded and it's leaking all this lava.
The bottom half of the tree is just magma. So it literally looks like the top half of this tree is just floating at this point.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like a wound. It looks like that part is essentially nothing but magma.
We would need a lot of sticks anyway.
And where it's melding into what already exists. It's not repairing anything.
Nice.
Can I point out that we don't really know why we want to go there or where we need to go? Like, we don't know anything about this volcano and we're still trying to solve this problem, but we don't know if that is going to help us.
I just thought it was interesting. We still need to find the rest of the piece of the wheel, right? And you said you saw something to do with this volcano?
Yes, we have been walking up this spiral for a very long time and have not found the section that we want.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Slipped my mind.
An IKEA reference, sorry.
Soup's friends mentioned that those astralisks came out of some section of the volcano that recently opened, and I figured it might have something to do with the wheel. I mean, it just seemed a bit coincidental.
How recent?
I don't know. I just left it talking to Soup. I just could not converse with those guys. I really couldn't. They had a whole different, they had a whole thing going on, and I wasn't part of that thing. So I kind of felt like...
Left out?
Yeah, like I was like the fourth sail, you know? So it's just
yeah,
there.
no, that's not
I
fun.
love that.
The fourth
Sail.
It is not good to feel like you are not being included. I am so sorry they were so rude. It would have been a useful question though. How recent? But still, could they lead us to it?
I guess they mentioned it, so I'm assuming they know where it is.
If we promise them some meat of some kind or
I mean,
something?
Soup already kind of offered them the meat, so there's nothing. We don't really have any more meat to give them.
But if it was like interesting, we could bring them a bug or something.
I need
Meatballs.
Terrible vodka. Bottle of that.
It is not terrible. It is the best vodka. Yes.
From the city that isn't dying.
Stop! You're not good at this slang thing.
No, he is not.
I mean, yes, I fucked it up.
No. But yeah, we can ask him, get him to show us the way, and it might be something related to the will, and then we can get out of here because I'm not enjoying this heat. It's really messing with the humidity is messing with my hair, you know.
Yes. And sitting here doing nothing is not getting us any closer.
You see just Soup holding this giant bundle of wood in his hands, and he just goes. He walks over and like dumps it into the hole. It just looks so sad.
Jojo, as you're walking to the hole, Jojo's like, wait, and he opens the turtle's mouth. We can save it for later.
And he looks in the turtle's mouth and realizes that there's more wood in there, and he jumps into the turtle's mouth and starts pulling wood out.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
And Soup is now in the turtle.
Oh my god!
Jojo
Wait,
immediately
I thought
pops
people-
up the head, goes and he just thinks Soup, and he tries to pull him out of this bag of holding. And he's just gonna pull as hard as he
I just
can.
said, like,
Pull Soup out.
oh god.
What the fuck
damn.
happens when you go into a bag of holding?
wood.
Oh, you can fit. It just. I think you can breathe for 10 minutes. I think.
Yeah, you can breathe for a while, and then I don't know the mental detriments.
I mean, it drives him crazy. It's not great.
To going
we did that in
into
You were
in a
in there
homebrew
for
campaign.
eternity.
In a homebrew campaign, we kidnapped someone and stuffed them into a bag of holding, and they didn't come out great.
Hopefully I
It
got
was
him
not
in.
great for them.
on a serious note, yeah, I think it would just be a 2-second thing of just
Yeah.
grab, pull. You see Jojo and Soup tumble back.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Throws more wood.
So, I don't think it's really making a lot of difference. If you want to keep some of the wood, you can, but it's fine.
He's just like on the ground, like his legs are splayed and his arms are all hunched over, and he's just like turns over, crawls
I'm not
over
giving
to
up
the
my
edge
staff.
and tries to see like what all that wood did, if it did anything.
Mm.
And
How much
sure
wood
enough-
could a wood?
Nah,
Oh,
Sure
for
enough,
the Soup
just
Chuck,
like,
Soup Chuck could chuck wood.
yeah.
I hate you all.
Just like the individual pieces, this large bundle of redwood scatters across the magma, begins to be pulled down, stops, comes back up, and you watch as this large collection begins to meld into the tree.
And just
Still no
same as before. No
Yeah,
change.
still no
nothing.
change. Just a lot more of it.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to move.
I agree.
We have been here and solved nothing. We should move.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, because we probably should be shouting this out. Tyler Moonsage, thank you for the $30 donation.
Yay, Tyler!
I will tell my wife. She must know.
Ah.
I heard there might be gay smooches and my wallet just fell open. I don't
Hell yeah!
You can also redeem that generous donation for some incentive. I forgot that it's plural. God damn it. Incentives. I had to make it difficult for myself.
There is more than one.
Hell yeah!
I feel like at this point I
She'll
owe
come
Tyler a
as soon
stat
as she's
block
back.
anyway. I feel
You know?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just give him one.
I just saw Tyler's message in chat. That's awesome.
It just fell open.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good evening.
Oh my god.
Honey,
Tyler, I love you so much. It's so hard to stay in character this month. Who's Aridin?
White's too happy. This whole charity drive has just been too happy, frankly.
Okay. She asked us, do we do the gay smooching now and then come back and do the goblin gay smooching if we get up to 50, or do we wait till we get up to the 50?
Okay, no los
I
dos.
think.
I mean, we just hit 50, didn't we?
Yeah,
We
I was
just
gonna
hit
say
50?
with because Oren donated 20, Tyler
No,
donated
no.
30.
We gave that agreement after Orin donated.
Ah.
Yeah, no. Then it doesn't count. So do we do
Keep
two
them
smooches
on their
or what?
toes. Keep them on their toes. Keep them on their toes.
Keep them on their toes. 2 smooches then.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will tell her.
$20, folks. $20, folks, and you can we can watch a gay smooch and
And a couple of goblins gay smooch.
Just make
Yes.
it
$20
gay.
more, and we can get a
got this.
compliment to come and show her love. A wonderful fashion. That's
Our
right,
favorite
20 more
couple.
dollars.
On this episode of The Mind and the Martyr.
Yeah, on this episode of the Mind of the Martyr, what is going on?
We took
Chin is suddenly swept off her feet.
Oh.
She is on her way. I will be Ishtin. Ishtin is needing a kiss.
Clara heard $30 was donated. I'm on my way. Incoming.
I don't even know how to segue
we hit the
back into
50
the
right
game at
now?
this point.
Oh wait.
Here she comes. I don't know how you're sweeping me off my feet back here where I'm like stuck in a corner.
Head-
Dog is
Jen, headphones out. Headphones out.
The dog's like, I heard there was smooching.
Headphones out. All right. Like, what if I don't know how to raise it, so you're gonna have to sweep me off my feet here.
Oh, this is either gonna go really well or really. Hey!
I can't believe the game won 2020.
Keep donating to the Trevor Project.
And Black Lives Matter! Yay!
Yay!
Oh my god.
And that is advantage. Tyler gave us an advantage to Jen, Cole, and me.
Yay! Thank you. What?
Thank you, Tyler.
Jen, you got another. Wait, is she got advantage?
Yeah.
Yes! Yay!
I can't believe the gays have won 2020.
It's their
So
turn,
hard
let's
to
be
believe.
honest.
Made it.
Welcome to friends who roll dice and warm hearts.
Roll dice and kiss! Fair wives!
God, I wish that were me.
Jokes on you. We're just one massive polycule.
I wish Rachel comes smooch me.
So I think we need to explore this volcano, yes?
Yes.
Zoning back.
Shit, I don't know what just happened. You kind of like levitated for a bit off your
Sure.
feet. That was weird. Anyway, let's get
hold
going.
on. Where are we? I'm sorry.
Ishtin, are you blushing?
What are you thinking about? Oh, that
A
accent.
spider. I am watching a spider. Oh,
Somewhere
Yeah,
in the
that's it.
distance, Torn sneezes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Back in.
I said there's a open spot right over there.
Yeah, and that's just a general area. Could it give anything specific? They was like, there.
That way?
Yeah, that way.
Well, we have been still for too long. Let us go that way.
Yes. Just a fair warning. Apparently, that's where the ash list came from, so there might be more. I'm not complaining because I want to fight that thing again and get a better shot because I was very upset about getting hit by my own last time, and I want revenge in some shape. So, yeah, I just look at Eridan when I say that. I'm like, actually, never mind. I didn't get the brunt of my attack.
I was gonna say, did you miss everything?
It
You
is more
don't-
about the shame than the injury for him. It is more
And you
about
got
the
the
shame.
satisfaction of taking it out as well, which is kind of.
But all right, let us send the princess cat ahead of us and we will follow. And we will fight it if it is there and we need to. But hopefully we will just find a piece of this furniture. I mean, steering wheel.
Just, yeah, steering
I don't
wheel.
have any more spells to heal, just
I also don't.
Ooh.
you
The
find it,
best
we have to be a
defense
lot
is a
more
good
careful.
offense.
So
What
I
are we
think,
going to do? Sleep in a volcano?
No.
No,
You,
thank
you
you.
did arcane
just a
recovery,
heads
right?
up.
I did, but the cleric initiate,
Ah,
I can only
Oh, yeah.
use cure wounds once per long rest.
got it. Okay.
I also told you I don't go by that rule for Magic Initiate because it makes no sense. So don't worry about it.
Ah,
Why didn't I write that
Just an
down?
FYI.
Wait, so could I
You're
use
fake.
arcane recovery to get that back?
It's a spell slot, so yeah.
Yay!
Basically, okay, so for people who don't know, hi, this campaign is heavily homebrewed. And there are a few rules that have been changed, one of which being that nonsense that Magic Initiate you can only get to do that spell once. It's silly. So, yeah. You're good.
Okay, great. In that case, as we start to head out, whoever is closest, I'm gonna put a hand on their shoulder or shoulder down here, depending who it is, and I'll send Ashtalora ahead to keep an eye out.
I'll just have you sit on.
I'm sitting on Pev's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm holding Pavasari's foot.
There you go.
Just.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Soup's gonna lead the way, just to kind of act like he knows where he's going. just kind of figure it out as he goes.
You do, until you reach the room with the other creature, and it's been thoroughly eviscerated at this point. There is a damn it, Ty. There is an opening you can carry on through that the kobolds pointed you to the first time. The opening continues and winds outwards. You carry on for a little while before you find yourselves in another of this cliff-like area. You can now see a different angle of the tree and a path to the left that then goes back into the cavern. And as you step out, you can see a little bit more of this lava network down below. You can now see a different angle, and you can see where you just were. And underneath it, more of this network going through down into the cliff face that you were actually standing far, 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 far above. I also hiccuped, so that's nice.
So besides the path to our left, do we notice anything else that would catch our eye?
Currently, as you're taking a look around, you can see a few kind of ditched weapons that have been left or jammed into the wall, along with a few pickaxes and other such utilities. Not many of them, but as you're traveling, they're kind of scattered here, there, and everywhere.
Okay. Did anyone want to do anything here, or do we want to keep going?
So the whole time I want to be, I guess, kind of copying Eridan's shtick with closing my eyes and trying to use tremor sense to see if I can feel out anything behind us, around us, stuff like that.
I will guide you in the darkness.
As Eridan's walking alongside Pavasari, she's using her tail to make sure she doesn't trip on anything.
You're good.
Does passive? How do you passive investigation? And my 17, because I'm gonna just want to be keeping a super keen eye out, perhaps for any loose rocks or anything like mining hazards that I would have learned.
Yeah, absolutely. Passive investigation is just something I use in the background. It will mostly affect what some people can see in comparison to others. So, yeah. It's more of a direct thing than a perception thing is. So, but yeah, you can definitely. The way that I would probably visualize that is you're probably looking at the rock face and the ground specifically, looking for any weak spots or any places where it looks like the ground is going to give way or anything along those lines. You can carry on now back into the volcano and continue your descent down. You're probably walking for a good long while before you hear some clattering and commotion ahead of you. Ashtalora is currently ahead of the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ashtalora would see this first. We now open out into a very modern, in comparison, area. What appear to be wooden walls that have almost been placed deliberately to create support. There's a lot of tables and chairs and crates and barrels, and you can even see a small row of what appears to be kegs of some kind of drink. You can see a few sections where there are multiple pickaxes and other such tools that have been nicely brought across shelves and cupboards, and just general. It almost looks like someone has created a type of living area down here. You can even see a few beds. Ishton?
Two questions. One, are they kobold-sized beds?
That was going to be my question.
So the beds themselves are not kobold size. No.
Two, the walls are made of wood, but what kind of wood?
Redwood. Yes. It's the easiest material to get a hold of, so that is what the majority of this is made out of.
Probably handle the heat well.
Yeah, everything else would probably just burn.
But it's very deliberately placed in order to create almost a homely kind of vibe to it. You see directly ahead of you this huge makeshift barricade that appears to have been set dead center in the room, that appears to be made from a lot of the same objects that you can see on this side of the room, clattered together and reinforced with wood and stone. You see 6 kobolds running around, all red with various different kinds of either weapons or equipment. And you do also see a dragonborn currently sat whittling away a little section of wood.
I mentioned that to everyone. There's quite a few kobold and a dragonborn, I think, barricaded up ahead.
Barricaded? Like they were being attacked?
No, there's a oh, I can't hear you. Well, I would come probably out of it. No, sort of a barrier, sort of keeping themselves in.
Did you catch what the Dragonborn looked like? What color his scales was?
DM?
Black.
Black Dragonborn.
I haven't seen.
It could be. Clinton didn't mention a foreman or anything like that.
Why don't we go ask them who they are?
You have any weapons?
Oh, good question.
Dragonborn was whittling something. The other ones did. Ray, was that a yes? They have weapons.
Yes, a mixture of like mining equipment and actual weaponry.
They would be stupid to be in here without.
Yeah, especially with the Ashalisks wandering around.
Is Ashtalora related to this Ashlisk?
Not that I'm aware of.
Any second,
Just
she's going to
wondering.
start spouting.
I think that would be wonderful.
I wonder if we
All
could...
right,
Okay, the BBEG is Ashtalora all along.
No, you leave my cat out of this.
Yes.
Oh, because it is a cat and that is appropriate.
Oh.
We shall go knock, yes?
Winged cat that breathes fire. Oh, I want it so bad.
Yes. We shall go knock.
Can't familiars cast spells?
You cast Dragon Breath
yeah.
on them.
Tactically, it could be a thing.
Let us go knock.
Okay.
We walk over, I guess.
Hello, people! Hello! Oh, I'm so lucky my dog's gonna start barking.
Yeah.
Knock, 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 knock.
All of the heads swivel round straight to you. They take a moment to look across you all. They all then turn 180 towards the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn stands still using the thumb claw to whittle away in their hand. As they stand and turn, they look towards you, and you can now see them in their full entirety. They stand at about 6'7", slightly heavier set, but still well built. They have a small what's the word? I don't remember. A small bandage along the stump of their left, where their left arm used to be. They also are still whittling away this object in their right. They look probably about middle-aged for a dragonborn. Some of their black scales are becoming grey. Their horns are chipped and relatively short. And as they look towards you, you can see multiple scars across their face and body. The clothes that they are currently wearing are essentially tatters. And you can see their tail, although intact, has definitely seen better days.
I want to say thank you to Pablo for the donation to Black Lives Matter. Hooray!
Thank you, Pablo.
That
You are
brings us
awesome
to
sauce.
give inspiration to whoever has the least advantages.
Or, anyone who's not a DM.
That'll be.
Rude.
That's fine.
It would technically be Ray.
No,
Yeah,
it
right.
does not count.
Oh no.
I'll pass it to a player. It's fine.
All right, okay. Let's
Jotra and Orin are tied.
We are
Orin's gonna get this
$25
one.
away
and-
from smooches from the goblin.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah, so either Orin or Jotra, I believe, get the inspiratione there. Also, as a reminder, I think inspiratione. Soup and Ishton, I believe, still have autocrits as well.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
There's a
I
reason I am
do.
not so afraid.
Hi. Rock, paper,
But not the
scissors
DM,
for
though,
it?
that's
You already
rules
got it.
lawyering.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Pablo.
Yay!
Awesome. Woo! Doing well tonight, guys. Doing well.
Hooray!
And we have made very little progress, but that's okay.
Well, we've made lots of progress in the fundraiser, which is what counts.
Yes, very true.
Yep.
Very,
But
very
yes,
true.
perhaps we should do stuff.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
So
do this.
this black dragonborn has now stood to attention. They begin walking towards you.
Soup gives a low growl.
Hey, well, can we ask what you're doing here?
Their eye immediately trails to Soup when he growls. And there's a moment of pause before there's a growl in return.
So is that a good growl or a bad growl?
He just looks up at you. And then he looks at Dragonborn and just kind of nods at him. At that.
I just turned to Ishan like, do you see what I mean? I speak Draconic, but I don't understand
I don't
what's going on.
No, I get it entirely. I feel left out too. I am the unpopular kid in this exchange.
I'm Joe.
Oi.
What's your name?
Do you speak common?
I do.
Oh, good.
And who might you be then?
First of all, have you come to harm my spawn,
Your
my
spawn?
companions,
Oh, your companions. That is very different.
my tribe?
No, we don't care about them.
No, is there a reason we should?
Not unless they attack us.
Good. This is a fair exchange.
We are looking for something. I'll take out the steering wheel piece. that fits with this? And is for some reason in this volcano.
I have seen this object. If this is
Blink
what you
on?
seek, I do not recognize this name. If this is what you seek, you may have to fight through hell to get it.
I will gladly do that.
Where's that?
Good question.
They turn and gesture towards the barricade. We have encountered difficulties during our stay here, as you can probably imagine. Considering how few of us you can see right now, any kind of issues becomes a problem. Kind of makes a wider gesture. Those creatures.
One shooting the fire from their tails.
The irritating things, yes. They were awoken.
I
Or
talk
perhaps
while
led
muted. Another $1 for Black Lives Matter.
Smooth.
Irritating creature. Hardly as hell.
You have not seen how many of them there are.
It is still not hell. You have not seen what I have seen. So, we just march past these creatures and it is what, lying on the floor somewhere?
If you wish to know, it is inside the tree.
Well, shit.
Inside the tree.
I
Boy.
tried to take it myself. Kind of gestures towards the stump. The tree did not respond kindly.
What did you have to do with it?
Absolutely nothing. I do not even know what this object is.
Why did it take your arm for trying to take? What did it do? Off edge?
This place was attempting to be a heaven for what is left of this tribe that I am guiding. We came right down to the tree in order to harvest its resources. The miners here said that it was okay. I found this strange object sticking out of it. When I went to go ahead and attempt to take it, well, the tree took back.
So we need to make friends with her, she says, looking at Orin.
I can certainly reach out and try.
Poor choice of words.
What would make her want to give us this thing? What does she care for this thing? I'll look
I
at
think
the
it is yours to take. She told me it was not mine to take.
Spoke to you?
Only those words.
Why would it be mine and not yours?
That is what I am wondering.
I know nothing of her.
I think that we can at least try.
This guy giving anybody a headache?
Good question. I feel nothing. Anyone else?
Maybe that's why.
Do not know what you speak of, but
Right.
Perhaps magic. Perhaps perhaps she would give it to you, Orin?
Oh, that's what I was gonna try to say is I can at least attempt it.
I feel like this might be what Soup was getting at, but we might give it to you, Ishtin. This thing is made to, from what Lincoln described it did, is made specifically for Mark.
You can say it when people like me.
Yeah.
Why would she care? Why would this tree care?
I mean,
Begin looking at Orin.
I don't know.
She was one of the great protectors of the plane. She cares for the true of heart. And I think that you fit that description.
Ishton looks at Athenos. But I don't
know. I was just trying to say that you're Mark's, and that might be what.
Yeah,
was the
I thought
criteria.
that-
I don't know about
that
the
doesn't-
pure of heart thing, but
no, that does not make any sense. I mean, that's very nice of you, Orin. I appreciate that, but I am an asshole, and I know it. I can ask.
You can still be an asshole and be a good person, you know that.
Sure, if you say so. I do not. I don't think that your tree would approve, but perhaps. I don't want that consequence if she says no. And she points to the dragonborn in his arm.
Aye, neither do I, but I think I might be able to give it a shot.
So are we just going to go back and stand on the ledge and say, "Hey, tree, give us the thing. We like you," and then wait? Or
Where did you?
Yeah, where was it?
You appear to be worrying about the second problem rather than the first. You will not be able to get there with this infestation.
Okay, so we have to.
An
clarify it.
infestation. Does that mean that these creatures weren't always here? Is this a new problem?
We have been here for about a week, possibly longer.
how long has it been since I picked up that object?
They have been here for a week.
Right, I'm
As
asking
in the
if
group. Oh,
I'm asking if the creatures have been here for. Remember, they said that there were more now, so I'm just wondering if.
yeah. So they have been here for only a week. There were less, and then there have been more gathering across this week that have appeared out of nowhere.
And it was like 3 days ago that I picked up the object.
It was a while ago, yeah.
Ben said there was a new opening. Yeah.
The pathway that opened not but a few hours ago. Maybe not even that.
So there might not.
I lost a lot of my people. Barricaded. Eventually they backed off. That is all I know at the moment.
Are your people miners, or were they trained to hunt?
They were not my people. Gestures to the little kobolds. These are my people.
Are they trained to hunt?
They are not trained for much. If they were trained as hunters, they would have starved by now.
Do you think you should leave them, for their sake?
We wanted to.
Could not get out because of them, or why did you not leave?
There's just a straight pause as you see their tongue kind of like dancing around their mouth, trying to find the words to say. They finally pause as they just say, pettiness, I suppose. Wanting to get on this thing's good side. See if it will protect my kin.
Did
But
it
at the
work?
same, just gestures to the left-hand side.
Do you need help to get out?
I suppose it is time to swallow my pride and say yes. I do not care much for myself, but this little band of whatever you want to call them, I promised I would take care of them, and take care of them I shall.
Are you trained to hunt? And can you still?
I'm not the best fighter, but I have been trained.
When we are done, we should help them. Yes. But they are no use to us now.
Okay, I guess we can help them.
She sort of rolls her eyes at Athanos. You would not understand. This is what we do where I come from. As a hunter, this is what you do. If a creature is threatening people and they are stuck, you get them out.
I said I was going to be by your side, no matter what you do, even if I don't enjoy it. So, yeah, I hope.
Yes, you said you would be by my side, not that you would shut up. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Well. I said I was an asshole. Do these tunnels, do they open up like the new one all the time, or is that weird?
I have not been here long enough to really answer that correctly, but from what I have seen, this is the only time an area has opened up. The tree itself only has one pathway from, they gesture, from the top down to the bottom, for people to be able to go ahead and harvest. Well, now there is a different route. We do not know where it goes.
I think we should try this, yes?
That's worth a shot, I guess.
Quickly want to say we just got I think this has changed. Yeah, it has. We just got a $25 donation from Bell Weather.
Hey! Thank you, Bell Weather.
Thank you. You can.
I will notify the cup goblin.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Bring in the cup goblin, yes.
Bring in.
You can cash that donation in for some incentives to help us or the DM if you want. If you hate us or something, I don't know.
Don't help the DM.
Don't do that.
Bring
one
us a
wants
challenge. No.
But he's got that one little advantage.
I'm saving it for the perfect moment.
Yes. All it takes is one. All right, shall we take this path and then come back to help these people?
Sure.
All right.
Ah, the cup goblin has arrived. So we get to hear the cup goblin, and then the cup goblin is going to sweep me off my feet. Metaphorically, since when you do that, no one can see me. Come on. Come on, this was your idea.
This is what people paid for.
Yes. Come on, cup goblin. Doggies, get out
We're
of the
gonna
way,
see
babies.
the Cup Goblin guys.
Cup goblin,
This
come
is
on.
what you paid for. This is the
Yes, the
content that
Cup
we like to
Goblin.
strive for in Friends Who Roll Dice.
Gobbler, give me your cups. I want your cups. Give me your cups.
Oh,
Oh, you're now.
intergalactic
Everything
base.
has gone to high hell, but it's
no.
okay. It's all
The
right.
green screen's freaking the hell out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That is the power of our love, okay?
That
Yeah.
was one hell of a kiss. Your faces were like lightning. Literally.
Power of
I
love.
saw the spark.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love it so
Yay! You all are well, thank you for donating. We love you. Yay!
much. And that is the power of donations, folks.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
The power of gay love pierces through the veil of death to save the day.
To be honest, since we paused anyway, I might as well do the dice. I might as well do the dice bag giveaway.
Hell yeah.
Dice back,
Yeah, we're
dice
right,
back.
yeah.
Oh, love
I'm gonna link
friends.
I'm gonna link the image.
Never doubt.
So our friends at Prince Inking offered to help, gave us some dice bags to give away. Yeah, that's the link. You can check out the link of the pictures. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna roll for who's the winner now.
They are beautiful.
Holy shit, they are beautiful.
Zelda.
Zelda! You
Zelda!
have won
Oh,
yourself
you won.
a dice bag.
Woo!
Congratulations on your dice bag.
So just whisper friends who roll dice, or join a Discord and whisper one of the mods your email address and name, and we'll get it sent to you as soon as we can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Discord, if you want to
Congrats.
Discord,
Yeah, yeah.
or or you can whisper Prince Roll Dice, the Prince Roll Dice channel.
Tell all them happy people.
Congratulations! Oh, and thank you for the
Yay,
200
my
bits.
You.
Yay! Thank you.
Ah,
Talked while I was muted, so that's $11. It's because I knew that I was not going to get better at it. That I was like fine with doing this.
Somehow.
Like,
You know. Okay. So we're going in. We're going into this barricade.
mm-hmm. So, the Dragonborn steps forward, and you can see they pull away this kind of like chunk of wood, revealing a small opening. And before anyone gets the chance to say anything, they immediately go through.
Oh. Okay.
Through the new opening?
So they've opened up a section of the barricade for you folks to pass through it.
You follow
Okay.
through.
So they're going through. Like they're gonna go with us.
They've just headed straight.
I guess we follow suit.
Right.
This will be a kind of a crawly one by one thing, heading underneath this barricade and pulling yourselves forward. You.
Oh no, poor Aridin.
Uh-huh.
tight.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking one, poor Aridin, and two, poor Pavasari. Just ding, 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 ding.
Pinballing down the hallway, like.
Ping, 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 ping.
God. Oh. God.
Ping pong turtle and holding.
It's okay. It's
I feel like Aridin is gonna try really hard to be quiet, but you just keep hearing clang, clang every time I smack something.
Jojo's not even crawling. He's just crouched down a little bit. He's so
Hear the sound of someone keying a car.
Oh,
Oh.
I hate that.
Try to get myself in front of the whole group, but if I can only get myself in front of my people because they like took off, I will. But I'm gonna try to get in front.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely
They
behind, like,
pretty
I'm
much,
not
as soon
front,
as they grabbed the wood and moved, they ducked straight under and went through to the other side. It's a bit of a tunnel. It's a thicker barricade. It only takes a few seconds of crawling and
Okay.
for you to get through. As you pull yourselves outwards, the other side of this room is pretty much barren, apart from some very familiar ash-like statues that have been respectfully moved to the side. They are in the very kind of leftmost area. There's a tunnel forwards, and just at the edge of the tunnel before it turns, you can see the splayed out corpse of a kobold.
I'm gonna try and use my tremor sense again, just to check if I can feel anyone nearby.
Dragonborn takes a couple of steps forward before saying, they did not follow us any further. This is as far as they went. I do not know how far through you will need to go. But I wish you luck. And I hope that you have a a better relationship with the tree than I apparently do.
Thank you. What's your name?
Drasil.
We appreciate your help here.
It is very little help, but I can at least tell you what dangers lie ahead.
More than the creatures we're going to be facing?
I do not know how many of them there are. All I know is that they have killed a lot of my people.
Just
A lot of good folks.
Drasil, right?
Drasil, yes.
Have you seen a tiefling around? Really weird, drinking from a flask constantly.
Short little fucker. About my height.
That is a very specific question.
Yeah, we met her at like the entrance of the volcano, and she was weird. I just want to know if like we should be wary of them, or if you knew them at least, so you know what to do if they show up again. Because they kind of walked into my friend's glaive and then disappeared. So don't feel very comfortable just in case they just decide to reappear in the middle of battle or something like that and attack us.
That was a lot of information to unpack from you strange individuals. I have not seen a short tiefling, nor one with a gaping glaive wound.
I assume they
That is what
probably
you are
found a way
asking.
to close it afterwards, because I mean they wouldn't walk into it if it was going to damage them that badly. But yeah, I'm just asking. If you don't know, that's cool.
They offer you.
Noted. I see.
Drasil 1, Athenos is crazy 5.
We live in a world where there are primordial beings and gods, and then the idea of tiefling disappearing is weird.
Listen.
There's another nod from Drasil as they gesture forwards. Do your best not to get killed.
Does it
I've heard
appear
it
that
is-
we're parting at this point?
Yeah.
Heard that it is bad for your health.
You should have seen Dirch a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I would. Oh no.
They go ahead and gesture forward, but they deliberately wait for you to leave before going through the barricade, back to the other side of the barricade.
I drug away before. So the one with the staff sounds like Bobcat Goldthwait. He has the very interesting, deeper voice.
I see. I shall give him our regards. Your regards.
No. Obviously.
Leans, they deliberately lean down to Soup. Just go. He's kind of a weird one. Whatever he gave him, I wouldn't trust it.
Just kind of like when he bends down, Soup places his claw on like where the stump is, and he just kind of gives him a little like shake, and goes,
We're good at killing. We'll be back.
You see the slightest wince, but is very much trying to tough through it. Gives a nod. Probably not dangerous, but I would assume that feces is involved, so I'd recommend you go and give him a bath.
He doesn't even like his my expression betrays my character because his expression does not change.
And at the mention of the good killers will be back, they just nod. I truly hope so.
I guess we start heading in.
The
Onward.
heat is beginning to rise more and more as you descend further and further down. Every time you think you're about to reach that point where you're feeling physically sick, there's suddenly this rush of cold air that blows throughout the cavern tunnels itself.
Oh, thank you, Kylara. Thank you.
With the highest passive perception, Eridan, you would notice as the corridor comes down and begins to end. You are the first to see this crack in the wall. You can see black burn marks around the outside of the crack itself, along with what appear to be very obvious claw marks. And as you make your way down, there is this path to the left and an open cavern to the right where you can now see on your level molten rock and lava flowing downwards and away from the cavern entrance.
Is it like one crack, or is it just like as we're going down, like I keep seeing like the scratches and...
There are scratches and marks as you go down, but right at the bottom now, there is the turning into this lava-filled room, and then on the left, there's this large opening that has been broken through.
Can I send Ash Delora into the opening? Or is it just like open?
It's an opening into another cavern, but this cavern has been very deliberately carved and burned through. It's not, it's not like the other caverns you've been through that have been either deliberately made or naturally made and reinforced. This is a very forceful, deliberate crack.
It's rough.
By stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just say a forceful, deliberate crack made by stuff?
Yes. That is exactly what I said.
D&D. I'm going to put my hand on Orin's shoulder, and I'm going to send Ashalora through to scope it out.
Okay. You get probably about 60 foot before everyone feels a rumbling and a shaking. Ashalora is the first to see one of many of these creatures begin to barrel their way down this corridor.
Oh! I'm gonna snap out of it. Bam, Ashalora out there. There's many of them and they're coming right through there.
Oh, I don't like this.
Is there anywhere where it can go to the side, or are we still in the narrow place?
You have two choices. You can either go back the way you came, or you can go into the other room, which is now, if you're facing this break, is now behind you, which is also where the wind is coming from.
I go back into I start barreling into that room and say, "Follow me!"
Yep,
If it is a stampede, they won't go past us.
Onwards,
Let's run.
Heading into that room, is the floor lava? Like how much? Like What am I
Why are the
walking
chairs and
into?
tables? You should jump on them.
Oh,
Feels
back
like-
to childhood.
Oh.
Go ahead and step in. The entire atmosphere around you goes dead cold. This sweet release as you step inside. It's almost like Mount Doom levels. There's like this one kind of bridge coming up and forwards. Everything else is now surrounded by these pools and rivers of lava. You can see now the bottom of the tree, and a pathway stops right by it.
Orin, I need to say this. I have never been happier to have you in my company than I am right now.
Thank you. Sorry, I was writing a note. I missed the last thing Ray said.
Your tree goddess parted the waves of lava so that we could walk onto her and not get trampled by ashalisks.
Okay.
As you
Awesome.
take a moment to take in this sight, you turn yourselves around. You can now see the stampede of ashlisks moving to the threshold of the room. You watch as two of them charge forwards, and as soon as they cross into the room itself, they just dissipate into ash.
Ooh.
You see a couple of them stop. The stampede begins to slow down. The creatures begin to stop. One of them looks at the ash, looks at you, growls. And as they step forward, as they just pass the threshold, that one too dissipates. The rest of the creatures begin to look at each other, still growling, still snarling at you, as they slowly begin to retreat themselves backwards and back into the opening from whence they came.
Oh, Kayara, thank you so much.
That's a good tree.
I never seen a tree do that.
That's kind of amazing.
This is
What are you
making me
talking
really
about?
regret not paying as well of attention as I should have during our classes.
I mean, it seems to have worked. Whatever they taught you, whatever managed to get into your head, it seems to have been sufficient. I'm gonna walk over toward closer to the tree if I can.
I'm gonna be following. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
more
wanna
you
kinda come
step
up.
forward across this path, the more that this pathway begins to appear as the lava. Not dramatically, it's not like a Moses-like, the kind of...
Because it feels awfully Moses-like. And it's
not like-
the parting of the Orange Sea, okay?
Yeah.
Thing bush, you've got,
It's
like,
not
the
like
parent tree.
huge
like
walls
a whole
of
bunch of stuff
lava,
going
but
on.
it's like, yeah, it's being parted away as a pathway appears and carries on closer. It then stops at a slightly circular platform just before the section of the tree itself. And you see a small opening on the bark of the tree. As you now see bark, the magma has begun to split. You see a small section of the tree itself.
I go right up to it and put my hand on it. Go on, Orin.
Oh, on it. or in it.
That's what I was gonna
Stop
say.
you.
We do it at the
There's
same
nothing I can
time.
do first.
You said it faster.
As one, we go up and put our hands on
Yeah.
it, yeah?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Wonder twin powers unite.
Wonder twin powers unite!
When
You
become
both,
water.
in unison, place a hand on the bark of the tree. The immense feeling that Orin felt earlier overtakes both of you. This feeling of sorrow, of sadness, of shame, and of anger. A pure, unadulterated rage that is flowing through this creature. there's a moment where these feelings almost become you. You can't see yourself anymore. The rest of your personality begins to fall away. And the only thing you can see is this anger, this rage, and this pain. You closed your eyes for just a moment. You open them back up. You feel yourselves almost repulsed by the feeling as your hands come away. You almost stagger backwards just a little bit. You take a look, no damage. That feeling of dread comes with a momentous feeling of relief all of a sudden. It cascades over you and erases all the other feelings that were pulsing through you as you find yourselves coming back to your own personality and your own selves.
I just look at Orin. I know this feeling.
Yeah, that was.
Upsetting my dog too.
Why are y'all crying?
It is the tree. It is.
It's the pain of losing a loved one.
Orin, you feel a faint spark. Just the faintest of connections. Trying to make its way into your head.
I don't know what to do.
Jotra is going to pull the disc of his mother. Start playing. Near. And there.
This slight connection in the back of your head, Orin, begins to build just a little bit. You find yourself almost against your will, and Ishton, you would notice this. You feel, almost against your will, yourself sit down. You feel your hands come to as you enter a familiar stance. You feel like this is something you need to do. And as you do so, a message comes through into your mind. It simply says, "The unbound are now bound. Something comes far worse than even we could protect. You must become the best of yourselves and the best of others. First, bring her back to us." And the connection abruptly severs.
Oh.
What is it? What is it?
She wants us to be the best that we can be and travel to the fire plane. to bring her sister home.
The fire plane. What's in it for us?
Well, there's something in it for me. So
Yeah.
I think there are powers moving now that are greater than reward for us.
I look at the tree. If I do this, and I pull out the piece, you will give me what goes with this tree. Will you?
There is a breeze that comes across you. Just you, Ishton. Cold, familiar.
All right. It is a deal. And I put it back in the bag. I look at Athenos. We must do this.
I've never been to the fire plane before. It's gonna be fun.
I have heard good things about it. Would I know how to get there? DM?
You are aware that there are certain methods that skilled people can use relatively regularly that allow access to planes beyond your own.
I have some specific knowledge about this. Alright, I sent you a
Like just the,
message.
like just the, can I have some specifics? Specifics?
Specifics? Could I have some specifics? There's spiffy specifics.
Mwah. Perfect.
Just putting that out there, BM.
Something that can be discussed a little bit later. But yes. Spiffy specifics, please, says B Zelda. Thank you.
Right? I will take even clammy ones. All right, Oren, Athenos, and I, we are in this, yes? Athenos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Jotra?
I mean,
You have no interest in this.
well, it's something I don't know anything about. And when adventure calls, answer it, and that's part of it. I'm gonna answer it and try to do my. Even though I probably, no doubts. Do.
All right, this I respect.
He doesn't know what to do with that at all.
Oh, to your face.
So I couldn't do without breaking because he's
George
just
was
still like, did you just say what I think you said?
I'm gonna nudge Eridan in the side and be like, well, Jojo's coming. I guess you are too.
That. And does anyone else get the feeling that maybe we were supposed to meet on that ship?
I don't care so long as it works.
Fair enough.
Jojo grabs you. Your gives it a small squeeze.
Ishin has like a pained look on her face as she tries not to roll her eyes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
It's too cute for her.
Oh my on.
Has anyone seen that text post that's like, "This is so cute, I feel like I need to go punch something."
Feeling that issue is having right now. In her mind, she's
Yep.
Added in. You can bring the princess cat.
Oh, that's good. She comes with me anyway.
I know.
Sorry.
I told you she wouldn't speak to you.
Oh, well, you were wrong, weren't you, you tiny little jock?
What do you know?
My blade is out.
Yep.
You should probably
pick
describe to the
axes
people
out.
who weren't there last week what it is that we're talking to.
Yeah.
Floating just above one of the magma rivers is a short tiefling individual sipping from a flask.
Are they flying or just floating?
Floating.
That drink ever let you know that to be a jackass?
Smoothly done.
Oh, Jojo,
You follow Malika, don't you?
Follow me. Oh, my dear boy. Oh, so much you have to learn.
What do you want?
I want nothing. I'm just here for the show.
Then fuck off.
Yeah, piss off.
Who's supposed to teach me? You?
Oh God, I hope
Well,
not.
you'll find out soon enough.
Oh my god, what is your point? Why do you even exist? Go
If we're
away!
going to-
How far away is he?
Probably about 60.
You can make it. You are a monk.
I want them to make a
Step
con.
on the
I'm
ring.
joking.
Oh shit, I pressed the wrong stupid passcode.
Just chuckles, as they say. And now you know part of the truth. The game has just begun.
I will.
can't
do
wait
with
to
it?
see how it ends.
I'm gonna start sprinting because he's 60 feet. I'm gonna start sprinting my full movement, and then I'm gonna cast Radiant Fire Blast.
Watching him running, gonna swipe across 3 magic stones and just throw them. Jojo is-
You go ahead and launch these attacks. I won't even make you roll for it as they go ahead
okay.
and strike. The strikes go straight through as the creature dissipates. There's another laugh as you just hear, "It's all just beginning."
Hey, what's your name? How old are you?
Are you single?
Single.
ASL! ASL!
We can't do a ship name because we don't know its name.
Exactly.
There's another
Sibling.
moment as the voice echoes before you hear, "Be careful who you run into."
Possible.
It's a good point.
You see Soup just writing.
Jojo gets like super mad and he stands up on his turtle and he throws out both like flipping off into the air. He's like, I don't like you! Makes sense! And he sits down in kind of a huff and crosses his arms and he's just like,
Ishtan's gonna like pat him on the back, not in a comforting way, more like in a clasping, like a fellow kind of way, like yeah.
He's
he's gonna like nod at her, like right there. Yeah, I kind of nod. Like,
Athos on the other hand is like, no, this is not how you react to someone who's clearly trying to piss you off. You're giving them what they want. Athos knows because he's pissed people off like this before.
This is like, this is my game.
Oh, how the turntables.
I think the plan is every time that thing shows up, we just kill it until it disappears, and then it shows up again.
Until it dies.
You know what to call it
Kill
in
it
my
until it
book.
dies, guys.
It's target practice. Call it asshole. That is what it is. Soup, you never answered the question. Are you going to come with us or not?
see him look down at like this stack of just like cluttered pages that he's kind of scrawled all over. Takes a big deep breath.
I want to make a story.
But Soup, if I am right, you have a commitment elsewhere. No?
Yeah, we can go back to that.
You know that's a mistake, isn't it?
I like learning. Maybe I learn what I need to know with y'all. Maybe I learn it later. That tree don't like them, though. If it's giving you that mark stuff.
I don't like them either, Soup.
Careful who you learn from.
Joshua walks up. He like pops open his book and he starts showing Soup some of his designs. He's like, I will teach you what I know about as far as like the intricacies and things like that. I know it's not much, but I can teach you a little bit. I was top of my class when I was part of where you'd be going to, and I can teach you something, and you know, so no matter what, you learn something along the way. And I know mistakes are sometimes the best way to learn. I won't tell you what to do.
Thanks. One rule. Don't tell me what to do. I come help.
I would never tell you what to do.
Know what to tell?
But Soup,
You tell me a lot of things.
there are consequences. Regardless. Do what you do.
I'm new to this. I ain't never had friends.
She just raises an eyebrow like really slowly with her face change.
Josh's the complete opposite. Big smile as he says friends. He's just like, I have friends.
Don't really know how to treat them. I'll try to learn. Can we get out of here? It's hot. Well, now it's cold. I don't know. Confusing me.
We have some people to help out. Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me about that.
I will carry you if you are tired, Soup.
I'm alright.
He just kind of like puts everything away and just has this very like mixed emotion face.
Looking up. Is there a way out?
I mean, either you can go back the way you came, or if you want to fly, you can fly straight out to the top.
How heavy are the taller members? Can I just scoop?
It would take a while, but yes, technically.
Well, no, I'm thinking of the Ashalisks because we're leaving the lava pit. That's my thought. So.
Avasari can only hover.
On fly. Yeah, it's just a hover. Although, you definitely saw the Ashalisks run the hell back, so.
Okay, just wondering.
Please run back into that one room and hope.
Okay. Fireplane should be interesting.
Right.
I have always wanted to go there.
I want to ask you why, but I think we should get out of here first, huh?
It is a place full of fire. What is there to ask? It sounds very interesting. I am from a place full of water. It cannot be more different.
Okay.
You can go ahead and get yourselves set up. As you go to leave, you pass the threshold where there is still a whole bunch of dust from where these creatures were just melted and disintegrated, essentially. As you step out tentatively, you definitely feel the heat rush back onto you from the general vicinity. You do not, however, see or hear any ashlisks. You continue to make your way back through the way you came. You get to the barricade. It only takes you a couple of steps before you see the wooden section pulled outwards again. Who is first? Ishton. You hear, good. There was someone here to see all of you.
What?
Friend, apparently? I do not know.
Really, I was gonna say right now that I really thought it was a friend.
What did
It wasn't that little tiefling fucker, was it?
You keep mentioning this. I don't know.
What
How
did
many
they look
pupils did
like?
he have? They have?
Oh, they're human. They're human. They do not appear to be massively happy, so perhaps keep conversation to a minimum.
Did they look like a little bit of a badass?
I suppose that depends on your opinion of her.
Oh, all right. Yes.
I thought it just looks at Ishton like, who did?
Who
Who did you think it was?
I fucking know any humans? I don't.
You know, cool humans? Is that a thing?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Ton was a different
Shifter,
somebody
yes.
please. Oh,
Torn is
Yeah.
a shifter,
Ever.
not a human.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the bandits, and I thought it was Ishton being sarcastic.
Fucking no.
Oh,
I was just gonna be like, oh, are they trying to?
No,
look
it was
bad?
Jen having a bad memory. That's
Oh,
all.
that's fun.
Do it.
I thought you were making fun of them, so it seemed right.
Just one human king? Did they go into the... He points.
Are they still here?
as Ishton, it was Ishton that was being spoken to, so as Ishton comes through, they kind of point towards where you folks came from into this room, and there is one very well-dressed individual wearing a large billowing cloak. She has a small metal buckler on one side and a blade, very thin, rapier-like. Not quite rapier, but similar. Down to the side in a very kind of formal, regimented position as they just stare forwards.
Have we met?
You one by one step through, gather yourselves up. You see this individual. You step forwards. And as you say, have we met? Just smile. So it's true. Interesting.
What's true?
No matter.
Ophelia?
Not what I'm here for.
And what are you here for?
Is the shield gray?
It is. Gray with a kind of a white, almost embroidery around the decoration.
Jotra's gonna stand in front of Aridin, and he's gonna pull his pickaxe, and then Pavasari, and he's gonna get him next to it, and he's, what do you want?
I level my glaive watching Jotra.
I just scratched my head
Aridin-
with
my
the
staff.
I just scratched my head with the butt of the gun, like, what's
Aridin's
happening?
face just pale. Should lose his color.
I can clearly see I'm outnumbered.
What are you here for? Ophelia.
Interesting. I'll keep it brief. I'll keep it simple. I came to see for myself. That is all my job was. This time.
You walked into a volcano to see her? Don't you have anyone who can scry?
Yeah.
I think you and I both know that if an individual is powerful enough, scries can be messed with.
And who is that powerful here?
Oh, Ishton. Don't think I don't know.
I do not know.
Even while it's so tense, I think she's just still like, I don't get what is. No one's explaining anything. What's going on?
So she's just looking back and forth.
I don't know me. No, I don't know me. I don't
I don't know
know
me.
you.
No,
That's her
that's
line.
me. I don't know me. I'm trying to bullshit real hard right now.
I don't know you, and yet you know me. How?
She pulls the foil up, takes a look, waves her hand as this shimmering effect comes over her. The Magicanum sends their regards.
Fuckers.
God damn it. Can I get a spell off?
Yeah, she's smiling as she's going ahead and just vanishing, essentially.
I'm trying to rush
she's
her anyway.
vanishing.
Yeah,
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
go for it.
Loosing
I'm
stones.
trying to rush her.
Make we'll say athletics, because if it's a full sprint, I expect you to be just going for it. So.
Auto crit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What are you gonna do?
Jen's face right now too. Just
Oh, I want to stab the shit out of her with my glaive. What else would I do?
Okay.
I am sweating so much right now, you guys.
I'll let you have that. Yeah, I'll let you have that. Why not? Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, that's right, because it's an auto crit, so I just roll damage.
I'll say I'm considering it like I was considering the ability check like a charge essentially, so I will consider it a hit.
I rolled a 9 on a 1d10 too, so
Oh,
that's
damn it. I should have used...
12 points of damage. And I'm trying to head toward the nerve
oh, but
in her
auto
shoulder.
crit, double it.
Oh, that's right. So that's 24. And I'm trying to head to the place where you have a nerve that allows you to control your hand that you would use for spell casting. I'm trying to cut that nerve.
You go ahead and strike forwards. Immediately, you watch your glaive. You watch this very familiar shimmer of magical armor clash and shatter at the force of your strike. You go ahead and carve. It doesn't quite, you know immediately that the armor was enough for it not to hit exactly where you wanted it to. That does not mean, however, that you didn't do a very powerful blow that immediately knocks their concentration. They take a couple of steps back, stagger. Unexpected.
Grab them.
Bro.
Okay. Before you do, she's gonna get in a spell, so I need you to tear.
Oh, damn, God. Are we going
You need us to what? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I can't start
I
combat
need
now.
to check. Constitution saving throw.
For everybody?
Just for Ishton, because Ishton is the only one in range.
That is a 22.
22. Okay. There's this blast of thunderous energy that hits you. You go ahead and kind of push your way through it. You do take 4 points of thunder damage, as it was just cast at a basic level.
Oh,
And,
that was gross.
As she hops backwards, she kind of goes, really, really unexpected. Pulls her foil forwards, runs a finger across it.
I'm gonna try to kick the crap out of her face, or hit it with my glaive so that she can't sing.
I'm gonna throw a rock at her throat.
Yeah.
You can roll to hit, absolutely. We can go and see. We can see how well this is going to devolve all of a sudden.
Using advantage. Using advantage. Using advantage.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20. I don't need
Natural 20.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, I just want everyone to know that this is what your donations do. This is what your
Yes.
donations do.
This is what your donations do.
Okay, that's a 5.
Roll another fucking 9.
5. So you said you double everything, not just dice, right?
That's how he
Yep.
does it. So 24.
20 points of magical bludgeoning
So
damage.
the blade song is considered a bonus action, so you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
interrupt it. However,
Of
you
course.
do get the damage in. And as the damage comes through, they go ahead and create this. You strike them again, and as they finish this song and created these this runic glow, they stagger backwards from the strike. They go ahead and kind of flick their wrist. Just say, all right, let's dance. And on that note, we'll wrap up.
Come on!
Do we have
A Muppet.
This was not the plan, but I love that this happened.
I was
So
holding on to that auto crit. I was holding on for a moment like this.
I thought she was sitting there like, what is going on? We were just talking and then we started fighting and then what?
I also meant to say, when Ishton went in with the glaive, what was supposed to come out of my mouth was, I'm suddenly aroused, but then you used your auto crit and like the words just stopped.
Oh man.
I still ship it.
Holy.
all right. On that interesting
you can't
and
say those words to
explosive
Cole.
ending,
You can't say it's a
I know.
call now.
Ishtiriden. Ishtiriden?
Ishidin?
Ishidin.
Ashton? No, that's bad. Not
Eriton?
Ashton.
Eriton.
Ishridin.
Everton.
everyone ships everyone in this group. That's just what
Yeah,
happens.
that's how it works.
Ishton.
Friends who roll dice and ship.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Shirt that
actually.
says
Yeah.
romanceable PC.
No, we need friends who roll dice and then like every word that we can.
Yeah.
That would
It's
work.
just like
actually,
those like party shirts, only it's like friends who roll dice, and then it just keeps going down.
Yeah, like different colors. We can make it a pride colors to be honest. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
That's a good idea.
Thank you for sticking around, folks. An interesting episode full of all sorts, and this is episode 9. So, it's only going
Oh,
to get
boy.
crazier from here.
How many
Good
backstories
God.
are you going to try to have develop at once?
All of them. Duh.
Yeah. Done.
Your
All of them,
character's the
duh.
one that said there's a reason we all met.
Oh god, it's come
Uh,
full circle. How am I supposed to sleep tonight?
We're going to go
Easily
ahead
and
and do one more giveaway while we're wrapping up all of that. Wrapping up all of the
Yay.
housekeeping nonsense.
Just be active in chat so we can enter you into the giveaway.
Yeah. It'll be exciting. So big thanks to DM Emporium. Big thanks to So Nerdware for the sponsorships. A big thank
Thanks
you
for
to
my
the
dog.
folks. Yeah. A big thanks to the folks who have been helping us during this charity giveaway. Heartbeat Dice, Print Inkling, and of course Found Familiar. A big thank you to the cast. We'll go ahead and do a quick wraparound. We'll start off with Cole, because you are first on my screen.
Oh
Where
no.
can people find you? What's up?
Hi, I'm Cole. Hello, it's me.
Hi, Cole.
You can find me. You can find me at Cole Moriel on Twitter. My everything is broken. There's gonna be new art. It's on Twitter. I have more things to draw. There's a lot going on. And keep donating and give us more auto crits for more beautiful moments like that, because that was really heckin' cool. Also, watch Queer Heist Crew tomorrow. I'll be in chat, probably crying and shipping somebody.
Cole the Shipper Moriel.
Yes, good.
All right.
Goblin.
I don't have any words.
Ty.
Oh, hi, I'm Ty. Donate, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful evening. Hit us up everywhere you need to, and have a wonderful, beautiful night. That's it, I got.
Jen.
All right. Shoot, I wasn't muted. I thought it would be another $1, but it's not. I'm sorry. I'm like so hyper and like uncontainable right now. And my doctor forgot to fill my ADHD meds. So like the fact that I didn't interrupt relentlessly is kind of a miracle. That was amazing. I'm so excited. I also just wanted to add to the thanks to like thank everyone in our Discord community who have also been helping behind the scenes, who you don't see in the cast yet, and who have been on our LGBTQIA feature shows every Friday. Like, you are wonderful. We love you. You are a big part of this fundraiser and a big part of why this fundraiser is so successful. Like the grand total so far of what we've raised is, I'm doing this math really quick in my head, but $22.05 for Black Lives Matter and for the Trevor Project. $22.05. Yeah. So holy cow, you all are wonderful. And there's a whole lot of people who are behind this who you don't see on screen. So I just want to thank all of you as well, and all of the creators for the games that we're playing. All the donators, because like you're what's making this like an amazing roller coaster. Like I just got chills when I said it. All of you. And even all of our chatters, like you're in here, you're making this an event, you're making this a community feeling. And I'm just so thankful that you're here. And I'm so glad that some of you are getting these really cool giveaways. And I'm so happy just to be able to contribute a little bit of that to give back to you for making this a wonderful experience. So just wanted to add that. Please do keep donating. Our links are up at all times between now and the end of the month. And tomorrow, tomorrow we're going to be raising funds again. So let's see if we can get Black Lives Matter up. Let's see if we can get it to even with the Trevor Project. Let's see if we can get the Trevor Project to 1,600. Both of them could get there. That would be really awesome. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to be GMing Queer Heist Crew, and we're going to be disrupting the fuck out of a horrible politician's fundraiser. It's not at all inspired by anything. We're going to be from a multiverse, so we have characters from all sorts of different genres. My wife is playing, the Cup Goblin, is playing Sophia Petrillo from the Golden Girls, but gay. And it's a game where you roll with queer. Queer is one of your stats. So it's the queerest thing ever. It sounds really fun, and I can't wait to run it. And it's just going to be like a just fun time of wacky hijinks. So come join us for that. You can see me on Tuesday in The Gods We Know. And I was going to say playing a not grumpy character, but actually she's a little grumpy right now. So there's that. Although Ishtin right now, not at all grumpy. Very pleased. So you can see me on Tuesday night at 6, and then next Thursday we'll be right back here, and love to see you and love having you here.
Awesome.
And I'm Twitter. I'm Quixote Jen. I can't miss that. Quixote Jen.
It's her signature move.
XOTEJEN 1N now 2 on Twitter.
There we go.
What did we say about HDHD, Madness?
HDHD. Sean.
Hi guys, I'm Sean, at NoTweetSean on Twitter. I am one of the admins over at Thread Raiders. If you guys want to come check us out, please come. Thread Raiders is a wonderful organization that runs charity fundraisers. We run a bunch of PG-13 friendly streams, so if you are into like trying to get your kids into gaming, we're safe. But we are running an event. It's a Third Raiders Oasis, June 26th through 28th. Lots of different games, lots of different personalities from all over the interwebs. So come and check it out. And we will we'll be helping with all sorts of fundraisers, including these ones. Thank you so much to everyone who's given. I have to go, but
yes. Go. I just wanted to get you in before you had to go, but thank you so much. Watches everyone's cameras go a little bit crazy now. Oh no, it's good.
Oh, he's so
Adam.
Hello, I'm Adam. You can get me at Adam Hardy VO if my fingers show up like that. You know, it's above me like everybody else. I'm actually really excited to be part of the marathon stream on the 27th. I'm going to be part of the Monster Hearts game, which I'm super stoked for because I get to channel my inner goth metalhead high schooler. So excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
I am
Monsters at summer camp.
so excited.
I've already picked my name. I'm Spencer Riggs. I was thinking Adrian, but then I was like, well, I've already played someone named Spencer Riggs.
Love it.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. And that is actually going to be GM'd by Jen as well.
Oh, you're in for a freaking treat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Drac.
Yes, hi. I'm Drac, or Draconics. You can find me on Twitter at DRAKONIQUES. Sorry for the weird name. Draconics, the normal Draconics was taken. So I had to make something weird. You can find me, I guess on Twitter mainly. Where else am I? Tomorrow? No, not tomorrow for you guys. Tomorrow for me. Friday. On Friday, the podcast I'm in called Super Idols RPG is coming out with the first 2 episodes, where we play a group of magical idol boys, girls, and non-binary pals. And and I'm not going to be in the first few episodes. I'm going to be in the third one. So like, if you want to wait for the best part, just wait till episode 3. But you know, like, if you want to see what happens at the beginning, I guess you can watch episode 1 and 2 as well. I'm also going to be in one of the games on the 27th of June. I'm playing in the Visigoths versus Morgoths, and I am excited and nervous. I have a lot of feelings about it. Everyone in the cast knows why. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope I see you guys there.
DM'd by Ray.
Yes. A system I've never used. It's fine. It'll be fine. I promise. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Please go ahead and check out all these wonderful people. I'm Ray. You can find me at Bearded Baymax on Twitter. You can find me here every Tuesday as Tobias O'Lilfa in The Gods We Know. You can find me every Thursday DMing here in the Mind of the Martyr. Maybe with more auto crits, maybe with less auto crits. We'll see what happens. And we're going to go ahead and raid. Please stay tuned. We will roll a little credit reel first. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending this time with us. We love it. We're so happy. You have made some incredible donations. And this community is freaking awesome. So if Ty, we good to go on that side of things? Awesome. I think, who are we raiding? Did we decide? We're raiding Polished. Awesome. I am on their charity stream on Saturday. Probably should plug that. We're playing Victoria. We're all being fine British individuals searching for...
Peer game, I see.
Searching for what's going on with an occult group, so that's going to be interesting. I am playing a very old doctor who is... they have no idea of the occult, but they're so smart that they think they do. So that's basically how that's going to go.
That sounds
go ahead
mighty
and
Lovecraftian.
I'm gonna
Essentially.
also, as we're doing that, I'm gonna roll for the winner of the giveaway. Nearly forgot.
Oh yeah, giveaway.
Do it.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna roll for I'm gonna give like 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds to say something in chat.
9.
Doesn't have to be the
8,
word something, but I guess when you
7.
do that, you can. And this is for some discount codes for Found Familiar. One. I'm gonna roll it now. Bell Weather.
Hey,
Hey, that's apt.
You've won a discount code. I'll whisper it to you. This is for Found Familiar's D&D themed coffee.
And I don't know
The
from
people
coffee,
that
but
run it are
everybody
lovely.
like loves it. Sorry, go
Yeah,
right.
the people who run it are lovely, and the coffee is lovely. And as Jen said, if you don't like coffee, maybe throw it over to someone who drinks coffee.
If you
Check
don't
your
like
whispers.
coffee,
I'm gonna send it to you now.
PM me and I will send you my address.
Or just buy it and like use it to taunt coffee drinkers.
Also,
Yeah,
the
this should be
coffees
so
have really
good.
good puns. So even if you don't drink it, you can just put it on display and make it just be a good pun.
I
Smells
think
real
my
good.
favorite thing about Found Familiar is that they reach out to community artists and use their artwork and help out the art community, and it's really cool.
And Bell's
Also,
art
some
is
of their
pretty
names
awesome.
are fantastic. So they've got like Thieves' Can,
Arcane
Meta
Recovery,
Magic,
Step of the
Arcane
Wind.
Recovery, Step of the Wind, Rogue Ganache, I think is another one. Ganache or whatever. Yeah, so awesome. Well done, Bell Weather. We're gonna go ahead and get this raid on. Stay hydrated, keep yourselves safe, stick around for the credits so we can go and support whoever we're raiding. Pull a scripted, that's the one. Love each other, look after yourselves, and keep moving forward.